You know that I was a gangbanger? So you know. All blood neighborhood, homie. The only white motherfucker. I did go to jail, and I did do 18 months. But never smoked, never sold, and got out the hood. Because you know why? Character fucking counts. That's the gangster, dog.
I coached JUCO for 20 years. Left Indy, Netflix, Last Chance U. The way they decided to depict me, and I decided to start my own shit, my own show on the realest show on Planet ERF, the Coach AB Show. Didn't know who I was going to have as a co-host. So about 6 years later, I decided to hire Big Smitty, Naptown's finest. I found the best young producer in the biz in Big Bailey. Now we're on the brink of becoming the biggest show, the realest show, and the best show on the internet. Just like I did unintentionally while being filmed on Last Chance U, raw and uncut. Coach JB and Big Smitty every single day, 6 to 9 a.m.
I'm kind of a fucking big deal, bro.
What up, what up, what up?
Sports Encyclopedia. We at Steve Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Coach JB. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB. JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lacking. Light them up, what?
You motherfuckers better be ready to play. I should have stuck his bitch ass in the face.
Gay shit, homie. I'm so tired of these fucking gays playing football in my sport. How did Mina Kimes get there? Well, guess who her husband is. Why are you allowing this broad on your network that doesn't know shit? Do you know what a 3 technique is?
No.
Okay, but you know football and talk football, and it's okay. That's why I can't talk to women in football.
You fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
What up, man? We are back in the building. It is Merciless Monday. I'm taking no mercy even from the haters. JB at 100K, and he just stopped grinding. Shut the fuck up. Make me a sandwich. We are in the building. Back to our regular scheduled program. Yes, we are. We're back. You'll see us. We're on like 7 days this week. Damn near. You don't know. Monday through Friday and maybe a couple other days. We'll throw in there 4 or 5 hours a day. We don't know. Depending on Smitty, if he wants to work past 2 hours, we're going to get it going. But it's Merciless Monday, man. Taking no mercy today. We have a loaded show. We got LC right out the gate. Talk about everything in the news, sports related, and real life banter. Big Matt McChesney's going to hop in, talk about everything that he has going on with Big Bailey. And we got Shaun King, Super Bowl champ. And we wrap it up with E-Dub, Eric Weddle joining us as well on a Merciless Monday. There's a lot in the news. It's in the game. As Galen Williams is on the cover of the Madden game with his nails painted like this. Has to be some of the gayest shit I've ever seen. The NFL's a joke if they even entertain this Madden cover this way. Big trades are going down. A.J. Brown will be moved by the end of today. Myles Garrett will be moved by the end of tomorrow. Just mark my words and watch what I see. Watch what I say. And watch what you see. We shall see if anyone else falls due to these dominoes. The NBA Finals are set this Wednesday as the Spurs take on the Knicks, as Wemby takes on Brunson. I think this series goes 7, and it will be better than the 99 Finals between these same two teams. We got a loaded show. Lauren, Matt, Shaun, and E-Dub all join us. But what do I know? What I do know is our Far East Sider 317. LeBron Hairline Heaven, Lamar Jackson 11, AR5 defending, Caitlin Clark swinging, in and out, hating. Big Smitty.
Did y'all miss us? Chat, did y'all miss Coach JB and Big Smitty? Because we missed y'all, man. We back.
Yeah, they did.
We back, homie. We back. JB said we going 7-8 this week. He is lying to y'all. We make that very clear right now. We're going to do a maximum of 5 days, maybe 4 again, because I love a 3-day weekend. But whatever we do, we're not going to count the days. We're going to make the days count, man. And shout out to ETNA. Who's that? ETNA, Cummy 8966, Lucy Carry On 6029, Good Kid ___98, Briggs Ding 7113, Kevin Escobar 5758, Grit and Grace April Joy, Ryan the American, and Frogman 495. We got a loaded show today, y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe on your way in. Jason, man, how you doing?
Man, I'm loaded.
Are you drunk right now?
Huh?
Like, I don't know, it's 6:10 a.m. Pacific. You're drunk right now.
I am, man. Head is pounding.
What happened?
I got to show up. We haven't really missed a lot. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm tired of hearing you. I got literally bombarded. I'm getting bombarded on DMs, Smitty. I don't know if you've noticed the Twitter and the Instagram feeds are like, Coach, stop grinding. Well, yeah, no show Friday. First of all, I had court. Second of all, we were like, you know what? We deserve a couple extra days off.
Yeah, we do.
And then, all you motherfuckers just riding my meat. Oh my goodness.
They selfish, JB. They selfish.
I learned something.
What you learn, homie?
These motherfuckers don't have no life. They don't do nothing. They don't work no more. These cats are so lazy and grind. They sit at home all day. They don't work.
Jobs?
They don't have jobs. They work from home. Remember, since COVID, all this shit, they work from home. They sit around and they just wait on the realest show to kick in, homie.
So they need entertainment 24/7.
They always have, yeah. So I get why they mad when we're not there. That's what they do. They come to our show.
So they want us to start a Kick account and just stream all day, every day.
Yeah, we're supposed to do it, but you and Betty didn't do it.
So. And they gonna pay us whatever we charge.
Yeah, but they say you didn't do it.
Okay, all right, interesting. Well, I mean, it's something to consider.
Yeah,
you know, as we continue to move forward. But forget all that. Before the rundown gets going, I saw some interesting things, videos, pictures of yourself and the fellas. There was beautiful sun. Ruben, like, hey, can you show me how to take a picture? Hold up, look at this camera, homie.
Homie, this picture's diabolical, homie.
You know who took this picture? Who took it?
Spree.
This is gonna be a meme, homie.
Spree snuck it in, homie, and then sent me it last night late. And Spree took the picture, homie.
With the water, is they're beautiful though? Like the water in the background.
It was unbelievable today. Yeah, I said Spree took a hell of a picture on this, homie.
Spree in there got
it ain't AI. It ain't AI.
Spree in there coded that. He can do that and take pictures.
Look at the fucking his phone on his phone picture though.
It's a picture of a picture of a picture.
On his phone has the picture of what we're seeing right here, but he got so I can zoom in and probably see what Ruben's looking at.
And then you might see another phone in the phone.
Yeah, but and a dolphin coming out of the thing in front of him.
So Spree meant to do all that.
I'm damn near. I guess that motherfucker's crazy. Yeah.
But what does Ruben say? Like, tell me verbatim. What is Ruben saying to this lady, right? Because she's very interested.
Yeah, he said, "Olale.
Oh shit.
Are you cold? I give you blankie. I give you my blankie." And then it was the only thing we had was towels.
Yeah. So
he thought the towel was a blankie.
Yeah.
So he gave her he's already in a hoodie.
Yeah. He said, I'm fine. I got my hoodie and my beanie on.
Yeah. He don't give a fuck about her. Cause if he was trying to really get the hoodie, he would have gave her the hoodie.
But what did he really say? Like, cause like he got the phone. He said, "You want to take a selfie together? How do I flip my camera?"
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what they're looking at together, homie.
It's a video. Like, you look at his phone, like it's in video phase.
Oh, it's in video?
Yeah, like you see the red button at the bottom of the phone?
Ruben, do you have the video? You can send me the video?
He's ready to record.
Can you send us the video, Ruben? Or
Ruben, did you get your head or not? Let's get the brass tacks.
There's a lot going on. Take a look at how beautiful it was yesterday.
The water.
One of the nights there. Fully loaded yacht, homie. 12 cats on that motherfucker.
I love it, homie. I saw another video that was interesting. I saw like 2 like interesting people that was using it. Yeah, I saw this video. I didn't know.
Shorty right here is ridiculous.
I didn't know. I didn't understand the full group.
Yeah, the one that's in my real blankie that I went and like bought personally live right on the show, right in the store.
There's somebody next to you though that's interesting too.
She had a little ass on her. This other one right there.
What's Porch doing down there?
Porch is he just left the house.
He down there like really like.
No, he just left the house. Like literally left my house right now.
Like just left your house this morning.
Yeah, he could drive home. He has to go to work and he could drive home.
What the hell? Look at him. You know, when you real big, you gotta have game. That's the only way you can really.
Yeah, they got a little mouthpiece on him. Yeah,
he do. Yeah, he do.
Yeah, my boy Rob right there. You met, I think. Spree up there. Spree got out the house. He got away from his wifey. I don't know how he did it. Huh?
Nothing.
Oh my God, homie.
What you just see? Is it breaking news? Say it. Just say it. It's Monday.
Nah, this motherfucker. What was that movie, homie? Motherfucker really did it.
There's a lot of videos, homie. Look at Ruben, homie.
Hold on, homie. Baby, check it out, homie. This motherfucker. What? Remember, oh, damn, a lot of videos out here. Yeah,
a lot of videos.
That's in Italy.
Like behind the scenes videos, homie. How did the yacht do? Like, it seemed like the yacht was riding pretty smooth.
Huh?
I said, how did the yacht do this weekend? Like, it seemed like it's riding pretty smooth.
Broke down.
Huh? Chat, what did he say, chat?
Broke down.
It broke down with the girls on the yacht?
Nah, just they didn't break down, but it's always something.
Homie, I would have secondhand embarrassment, homie.
Homie, do we have breaking footage of the selfie picture?
Of Rube?
Huh?
Of Rube? Of Rube in the room? You lying. Whoa.
Hold on, Ruben.
Whoa.
Wait, Ruben. Hold on, Ruben. Are you shitting me? This is the video?
They did matching feats?
Hold on, homie.
They did matching feats?
Hold on, what?
That's what y'all was doing that whole time? Ruben. This mother ain't got no game.
Hell nah. Is that what they really did, homie?
Ruben said, oh, I know what we should do. Let's take video of our feet. They look the same. They do the same angle. What the hell? What's how you win?
Nah, that ain't Ruben's foot's way more fucked up than that. That's got to be the broads.
That ain't how you close.
That's the
Ruben's foot at the bottom, though. That's her foot at the top.
Nah, that ain't even Ruben's foot, though.
Who feet he got in there and in?
That's whole girl right there, right?
That's girl. That's shorty right there.
I don't even. Yeah, that's sure. I see pussy. But I don't.
Huh?
Oh, that is Ruben's foot.
Foot underneath.
Same foot, homie. That's why they taking the video.
They're doing the feats.
No, they got the same foot.
That's why he wanted to do it. He's like, we got the same shape.
So, Ruben, your foot's the same size as that broad?
What size shoe he wearing? 10?
A woman? 10? What's going on here?
Woman's 10, which is an 8.5 in men. She wear 8. So, yeah, they got the same size foot. She a taller broad.
Bailey, can you go back to the original video that we're sitting in the harbor right there with the girl next to big ports and shit? I don't know if you saw that video. Oh, you showed it already, but can you go back to that video real fast?
Super fast?
Yeah, real fast. I want to point out one thing.
Ports was spinning that game. Ports was spinning that game. No, I shot the Ports.
Yeah, there was this girl in that video. There was a girl in this video right here, right there in a blankie.
Break her down. Break her down.
Can't really do too much.
Give me something though.
You know me and my I have like non-negotiables, Smitty.
I can't see her all the way. Yeah, you got non-negotiables, so break that down.
I did that on perfect. The way I filmed her, by the way, is done by design.
Okay.
But she is a notcher. But anyway, let me tell you. You know I have non-negotiables. Give me a couple of my non-negotiables. You know a few of them.
White mom. Dirty feet. Women who like fight or do like physical, quote unquote, manly type of jobs. And then I would say
no coach, no football coaches.
No football coaches. Yeah, no football coaches. And then I would say, oh yeah, no kids. No kids usually too. On top of the head. happened, homie?
She got a kid. But it's an anomaly, and I might be able to do something.
What you mean by that?
She got a kid that's 19.
Okay.
She was married, had a kid, and the baby daddy died when the baby was 11 months old.
Rest in peace. First of all, before we move forward, rest in peace to the baby daddy and their family. I pray for their family. But keep going.
She hasn't fucked since.
What? What? 20 years? 20 years? $20 homie? Bailey 20.
Huh?
Bailey's 20. She ain't gotten us since Bailey was born?
Listen, I know I'm going to see a lot of cap and right in the thing, but homie, I'm just going to tell you, if you knew what her ethnicity is and if you knew what her backstory is, you would believe her too.
What's her ethnicity?
I can't say all that, but she's one of them like South American, like unbelievable. You know, they can't lie and shit. They get like caned and shit.
Hold on, they can't lie? Like it's impossible. It's impossible to lie? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they don't lie, homie. She was out there telling the truth, homie. She was calling her homegirls like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, it was crazy. He was a writer. But anyway, so she virgin really to me. Go ahead.
Can she not lie, or was she so damn bad and she was looking so damn good that you just believed everything she said?
Both.
Okay. That's fair. That happens sometimes, fellas. Sometimes you just around a certain energy and you're like, man, I believe every word motherfucker saying. Whatever you say, yup.
Homie.
It's kind of like story to be watching our show sometimes, married with a kid.
I'm gonna be honest, she was pulled her off the water.
Okay.
On a paddle boat.
Paddle boat.
I just put her right on the water. Fuck that. I said, get on the boat. And she did it.
That was her actual line?
I said, get on the boat. You want a shot of tequila? And she was like, yup, just.
Huh?
She said what?
She said, just.
And you understood it, or like?
Huh?
And you knew what she meant when she said that?
Ooh, fuck, homie.
Sorry, let's fast forward. How did the night end?
But hold on, there's an international love language, correct?
Yeah.
And that's they don't speak no type of, it don't have no dialect.
It's energy.
Yeah, homie.
Ruben.
Hey, I'm just telling you right now. You see what this comment says?
That accent, though.
You know what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Like her accent was like over the top. That was the main thing that kicked her, made her even a dime.
Damn. I'm glad I wasn't on there because, like, if I was on there just naturally, even though I'm a married man and I would have been in the corner by myself, I would have just like stood out, being like the young cat, super duper duper good looking, super duper duper in shape, chiseled up, lost some weight in the last couple weeks, like bone structure on the face. I would have been like such an anomaly of the group that it would have been kind of unfair. So I'm glad I wasn't there to make sure that my fellas, my homies were able to kind of just enjoy themselves. So I'm actually excited I wasn't there. What? I ain't seen this, but I ain't seen homie what? I ain't seen that name since 2023.
Yeah, since last fucking Gawk video, but
she stopped doing Gawk.
Yeah.
She changed her life. She don't Gawk, don't smoke. She not a blood no more. Like, she don't do nothing.
Yeah, she turned over a leaf.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Smitty, let's get to. We got so much to talk about. We got a loaded show today. We got 4 guests on, 2 Super Bowl champs. Like, where do you get that on a regular show? Like, anyway, but everybody's mad at us. Anyway, quote of the day, Smitty, powered by Underdog. Smitty, the mirror don't lie. That's why most people spend their lives avoiding it.
Because the mirror gonna show you straight up what it is.
Yeah,
who you are. you gotta face it, good or bad.
Motherfuckers hate looking at the mirror, boy. They hate looking at the mirror. They hate facing the goddamn ugly truth.
Damn, homie.
They hate facing the ugly truth for their goddamn selves, homie. Their ugly little wobble body selves, homie. Yeah. J.R., what up, J.R.? I ain't seen you in a minute. Oh, AC Green looking at us.
J.R.
Contrary to belief, Smitty, powered by Underdog. Use our promo code Coach JB, get $50 on a $5 deposit today. Smitty, the enemy isn't them. It's you.
Yeah.
Contrary to belief.
Yeah. The enemy isn't them, it's you. You are your own worst enemy, Jason Diamond, Mr. White Delegation.
I was damn near going to just say that, but the chat is so micro.
Yeah.
That I had to add it's you.
We do got a dumbass chat. Like, listen, y'all.
Yeah. If it was just me and you, I would have said, hey, the enemy isn't them, contrary to belief.
It been cool.
Yeah.
We
got a bunch of fucking tards, and I had to do it and dumb it down. It's like coaching JUCO. I have to dumb it down.
Yeah.
I may have a lot of first rounders on my roster. There's a lot of fucking OGs in the chat that I got to send t-shirts to that I'm in the process of doing. That's going to it's a crazy process. But anyway, I'm doing that. And, you're retarded, but you're fucking legit. Like, you're first rounders, but you're fucking retarded, right? And, I had a lot of those. And it's just like coaching JUCO, man. So shout out to you guys, man.
Who's the slowest player you've ever coached? Go.
I'm
just playing.
Oh, no, I got a lot of them.
Nah, don't answer that. I'm just playing.
Oh, no, that shit. There's a lot of them.
Don't answer that, homie. I'm playing.
Huh?
Don't answer that, homie. I'm playing around with you, man. Don't say that,
I was gonna say
your players love you, homie. You can't call none of your players slow. You can't call none of your baby slow.
I call them. They know they are. I tell them, I'm like, you're retarded. And I know, coach.
What they say, homie, when they respond? They say, what, homie?
I know, coach. I love you too.
My fault. I am a dumbass.
You know how it is. If you got a real relationship, homie, they know the real deal.
I am dumb as hell.
Smitty, let's dive right into the poll question because a lot of people ain't ready for this conversation. Can you see Myles Garrett being traded? Go.
Man. I would have said no 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago, but now I'm thinking I might have to say
Why 3 weeks ago?
Well, I heard from a little birdie some rumors, but when they said the rumor, I was calling cap internally. I ain't gonna lie, but now I'm seeing like legit sources put out here that
who told you the rumor?
It's coach I know, JB's on the rumor, but now I'm seeing it like out here crazy that they might be trying to.
I said why the Rams drafted Ty Simpson and it was a macro move, but everybody thought it was crazy. Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard some rumor about the Rams trying to get him out here.
The Rams drafted Ty Simpson. Everybody, what is Ty Simpson for? Maybe because of this. But go ahead.
Yeah, I just didn't. At the time, I wasn't privy.
But remember how stupid McVay and Snead are? But go ahead.
I mean, they got to close though. They got to close. If they don't close, then it's all for nothing. So
I get it. But when they do, what happens?
Job ain't finished.
I get it.
Job finished.
That's what he said.
Kobe said that. All right, then. So, but yeah, can I see him gone? Yes, I could see him gone. Remember, he wanted to leave a couple years ago, and then they signed him to a $40 million a year deal or something crazy. So he's like, "Yeah, I'll stay." Just like any of us would, but like he don't want to be in Cleveland. No.
Well, the Rams have a big cap. People don't realize they got one of the third largest cap.
If you live in Cleveland, homie, tell me.
Why would you to macro it? I'm just saying, why would you sign? So everybody understands. Ty Simpson was a power move to take him at number 13. You know why? You don't got to fucking pay him. You don't got to break the bank. You don't have to. It's not in the top 10. You got it right outside that top 10. You get a quarterback for the future. You got a guy that can nurture. You don't have to break no bank, Smitty. You don't have to break no bank. You don't have to spend no big money. Now you got money to spend on this guy because they're gonna have to pay him, right, to get him in LA. Plus,
if you're in Cleveland, why would you not want to move to LA in the prime of your career when you're a star? You're gonna be a bigger star. You're gonna get more money, more opportunities, more commercials, badder girls, more girls, just more stuff to do. You can hike, homie, get some matcha, avocado toast. They ain't got that in Cleveland, homie. Fresh guacamole, best tacos ever. You're not gonna get none of that in Cleveland. Respect and shout out to Cleveland. Cleveland is like our cousins. I'm from Indianapolis. Y'all an hour and a half away. We damn near family. Shout out to my homie Jay New. Shout out to my homie Travis Freeman. Shout out to my homegirl who came on this show. Who you called out for the 3 technique. Sabrina Parr. I have a lot of Cleveland ties, so this is no diss to Cleveland. Cleveland is the.
Can you break down matcha real quick? Because I'm not privy, and I'm seeing a lot of matcha's elite. No, I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is.
I don't like matcha personally. It tastes like outside. Is the best way to describe it.
What?
It tastes like outside. Like it tastes like you're just drinking earth, like you're drinking tree bark and grass. But the women love it. So if you are a single man and you're trying to go out here and talk that talk and get the foreign.
Is that why women say for us to eat pineapple?
Now you brass tacks.
They don't even mind. They don't even mind like nasty shit.
It get them real. It clean everything out. Get everything fresh and just pure. But the women, they love. I don't know. They taste buds is different than ours. I guess they love matcha. So if you a man, it's beneficial for you to at least act like you like matcha, because to put you in a room with some baddies. Free game. Yeah.
I gotta try that out. I'm not privy to matcha.
I think it's like green tea.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Like if I ordered it, like you should like take my man card. Like if I literally went up to the thing with Shaun King, like me and Shaun King rolled up and he got his straw drink.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, can I get a fucking matcha? You take my shit on.
Well, you can't order it with another man, but if you were with that foreign girl you were just talking about with the white blanket, and y'all went to the front and she had her accent, and you said, how you doing? Can I get 2 matchas, please? Ask for strawberry to it. Thank you. It's cool because you got the baddie with you. But if it's you and Shaun King, I'm gonna question you for sure.
I'm gonna let her order that. Yeah.
Accent though, language barrier.
I know that's better. Like for me, like because if something happens, and I didn't order that shit. You know, see how I get out of that?
How she gonna order it though?
2 matchas, and then I pop out. You know what I'm saying? I pop out, so I don't know shit, homie. I like what? I like, you know what I'm saying? So when they come, I didn't order this.
But the cup is in your hand.
You do order. Huh?
The cup is in your hand. No, somebody take a picture. What you gonna say?
You do order. But anyway,
Kevin Trucker, make me an image real quick of JB with a matcha in his hand. So, all right, do this. He's in a coffee shop. He got a bad foreigner that look just like that girl with the white blanket over her shoulders, and she's ordering matcha, and they're bringing matcha to him. And JB's like, "What the fuck? I ain't ordered this." Make that real quick in the sentence, real quick for free. All right, go ahead, JB.
The motherfucker don't have no job. Like he getting paid big money to do that for us. Like this. Hopefully one day with the show big enough, we got a guy that, hey, drop boom right now. We need we'll do it.
I mean, in my brain, like the way I envision Kevin the Trucker though is like he literally drive and listen to the show, and as soon as we make a request, he pull over real quick and like he has to make it now.
Because he's like I envision him a little different. He's a mixture between like Joe Accord and like
don't say that.
Gibby or Bundy. He's like a weirdo fuck, but he's like good dude or whatever.
Successful, like
so like he pulled over because he's already like on the ass of a bunch of like kids camping.
Oh shit! What? Oh, what you say?
Like he's following a family of people going camping.
Yeah.
I'm going to rip your face off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then he pulls over because he's so loyal to us.
So this is Jason.
But like he don't kill him though. He just like a weirdo.
Like Jason Voorhees.
He just watches them in the forest and shit. You know what I'm saying? He don't do nothing. Because he still got to do our clips. He still got to do our clips. So he's not out there just, off the motherfucker. He's watching the motherfucker like weirdo. And you know what I'm saying? Like he got one of them tree houses. The motherfucker just watching him. He don't do nothing. He just watching the motherfucker like creepy weirdo.
He don't do nothing. He keep making sure we know he ain't doing nothing.
Because you just asked him to make a fucking video real quick, homie. He got to go, but he's still us first though.
Like Buddy thinking about doing something, but he ain't really
He loyal to us first.
Yeah, it's interesting, homie.
Anyway, man, Myles Garrett. I think the Rams are the number 1 suitor, homie. I'm just gonna say right now. I think the Eagles and those other cats may be second. I'm trying to figure out. Let's talk about all these trades. AJ Brown, they say, is gonna be gone as quick as today. If he goes to New England, homie, it's gonna be controversial to say the least.
Why?
We said it on our show last week. There's no way he can go to New England now when Dirty Diana, released that already. There's no way, right? So now I'm just wondering, are there other suitors involved in A.J. Brown that can deter him from going to New England? New England seemed like a foregone conclusion. Now it could be another team in there because of the controversy that it would bring New England and Vrabel.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, if I didn't respect it more if he still goes to the Patriots, if the Patriots still say, fuck it, we bringing him in, because that means like we stand on business. We're not going to let no little controversial little storyline mess up our future.
Yeah, a little side fuck. Yeah.
Nothing but some little some alleged sex. We still don't know for sure if Vrabel actually, inserted. We still don't know that for sure. We all assuming. We ain't seen no video of them, like of her riding him or nothing like that.
Yeah. Really right. I mean, the rocks don't mean nothing. Like the hot rocks don't mean nothing.
All we know they were close friends.
Interlocking hand don't mean shit. It's just
hey,
you're right. There ain't no fuck. We didn't see him fuck right there.
Hey, JB, we literally don't know. Like if somebody put a gun in your head and say,
until the video drops,
for a fact that Vrabel put his dick in her, you cannot say it for a fact.
I can't. No, you're right.
So
that's why that video pops out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a video pops out right now. Only thing you know is that they flirt and they're friends and they're close. So only thing you know.
We know they fuck, but yeah, I get it.
So get AJ Brown, homie. Somebody in the chat said we're not gonna talk about the fucking Spurs. What about them?
We will, but it's not. They're not the thumbnail. They're not that big. Even Caleb Williams on cover of Madden is bigger news than the fucking NBA Finals. Just FYI. NHL hockey is here too, Smitty. We're getting to the NHL. Hockey's coming down the pipe. The Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, damn. Like think about it.
Golden Knights and the Hurricanes, homies. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific. Can't wait for it.
It's going to be a hell of a series.
It's been a good show, man.
You got Stanley Cup. You got NBA Finals.
NBA Finals, I think, going 6 or 7.
You got big NFL trades coming down the pipe. Smitty, we're 100 days from a Super Bowl rematch.
Yeah.
100 days from New England, Seattle, rematch of Super Bowl. And nobody gives a fuck about the NBA Finals, but we're going to talk about it, of course.
Yeah, we do. I can't. Yeah. I know y'all like NBA. I ain't gonna lie, I do. The New York Knicks is in the NBA Finals, homie. That matters. Yeah. That matters for the sports. They have a big market.
Well, I told you, I don't be surprised if the Knicks win that shit this year. I think it's going 7, Smitty, and I think it's going to be much better than the 99 series that I remember watching.
The Spurs are like a year or two early than what we expected them to. Like, we didn't think they would be here this year. This is a huge jump from last season to this season. But that boy Wemby and those role players, man, I just love to see it, homie. I love to see it. I know we're not there yet, so I ain't gonna dive into it deep, but we are. I mean, we do have an NBA topic here that I do want to kind of dive into real quick, though. But it's about the other team, the team that lost, OKC, and their star player SGA, who was talking about kind of his plan for the offseason. And here's what he had to say. And then also with that too, Jared McCain had some information he shared about SGA and what they were doing during their team's trip in New York. So check out all this shit.
What might you give to management and ownership, and what might that input be?
I will give zero input. I will let Sam Presti, the greatest GM ever, do his job.
That's fair. Short and sweet, quick. But Sam Presti don't get a lot of flowers. But if you think about what he's built with this OKC team, it's been phenomenal. I think he was there, too, if I'm not mistaken, when he was younger, when it was Westbrook and all them, too. So fact check me on that, chat. But if Sam Presti was also there during the KD, Westbrook, James Harden era, and then he was still here with this era, you got to say he damn near one of the coldest GMs in the game right now to be able to build this monster. And they still got a top, like I think they got a lottery pick. I think this upcoming draft too. So they're going to get better just naturally. So I know they lost, but you went to Game 7, Western Conference Finals against the Spurs team. So you got to show love to that. But staying on this kind of OKC side, like I said, Jared McCain revealed that he took SGA shopping with him during their team's trip to New York. So I want you to just kind of check this out. Comment right here. He said, I thought it was a video, my fault. There's a quote right here. He says, little things like that mean so much to a young player. Jerry McCain right there. Boom. So Jerry McCain's out here, even though they lost, Jerry McCain's out here trying to be a great teammate. He got traded there about 3 months ago. allegedly. But people in the chat saying it's fake. I don't know. But I wouldn't be shocked though at all though. You know what I'm saying? Jerry's out here, you know, trying to give to his teammates, show them some of the gloss and stuff that he's bought, the nail line, things like that. So JB's doing that thing right now, chat, where he's like doing other things.
Nah, Bailey, I got context. I got context. Show it, Bailey. I got context for it. Smitty, there's this thing going on that's on Instagram and Twitter. There's like this old video of a guy doing a video, but there's a clip of futures, and they were made, and it goes back. And this guy, you can go look at the date of when he predicted it. It was prior to 2016, and he literally showed every finals winner till 2030. He hasn't been wrong yet.
Really?
Homie, yeah, bro. I'm not lying. He has, I think, the Spurs this year. He had OKC last year. He has OKC again next year. Then he has like Orlando Magic in like 3 years, all the way to 2030. If anyone in the chat has seen this, let me know. But there's a viral, it's an actual video of a guy and he's talking about it, but I can't find it right now. It's too fast. But it's similar to this picture Bailey will show. It's like a little prediction thing. This picture we're going to show is like the fake version of it, but there's a real video of a guy breaking it down from 2016 to 2030, and he hasn't been wrong yet.
If that's real, that's extremely impressive.
I'm just telling you.
Extremely impressive. Not gonna lie, man. Check
the
chat
I've seen the
quick,
video.
JB.
It ain't an AI. It's a regular guy, and it's not AI. The video. This picture we're gonna show you is, but the video is not an AI guy. He was talking about it in 2015. He literally talks about all the fucking NBA finals.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I'm just telling you.
And Buddy said the Spurs gonna win this year.
Yeah.
Damn, that's gonna kill the Knicks.
And all the money market prediction people out there were like OKC in 6, OKC in 7, especially when OKC went up, and then Spurs had to win the last 2.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
Spurs gonna win again like it's 1999 on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wemby win this one. He aged 22. This is what, year 3 for him, if I'm not mistaken. He's early, and if he does this, man, he's on pace to be everything we say he's gonna be, homie. To get a ring in year 3 at 22. Again, I don't know if this. I can't say this team is just better than OKC. I to this day, I still couldn't just say they beat them. I get it, but like I can't just say this team is this better. And I don't know if this team is better than the Knicks. So if they go out there and win, homie, this is extremely impressive to me. 22-year-old leads your team to a championship, homie. Year 3 with all the pressure.
Robinson has to play and has to be out of his mind if the Knicks are going to be able to defend the paint at some point. But I don't know if
they got Cat though. I feel like Cat got the athleticism and the movement to be able to put, to like at least do something with me.
Mitchell Robinson's the key, or whatever his name is, because that guy's the only one that can actually afford to get fouls, but use them meaningful. He has to use his fouls so fucking like. His fouls got to be so strategic on Wemby and all these other guys, in my opinion. But the Knicks can score, homie. I don't know if the Spurs have an answer for their offense. I don't think they have a spot. I don't think they can stop the Knicks offensively.
I mean, Knicks are hot right now. I mean, they won 11 straight. I wonder if this long delay though is going to cool them down a little bit. Like sometimes it helps you.
Been like a month.
Sometimes it helps you when you're like because they're a veteran team. I remember last year their complaints was that their buddy who was a former coach was down there working them too hard. They was exhausted. Their legs was dead. So it might be better for a team like them to get some rest. But when you rolling, I feel like you want to just keep rolling. I mean, 11 straight is crazy, homie. So we'll see. I think Spurs got home court advantage, if I'm not mistaken. So I think game 1 is going to be in San Antonio. It's going to be super duper loud. San Antonio, they have a great fan base, as you know. It ain't really nothing else to do in San Antonio but go to the game. So I don't know. It's gonna be a good ass series, bro. There's so many just questions. We know Jalen Brunson is gonna be Jalen Brunson, but they're gonna put Castle on him to guard on him. He's probably their best wing defender. But to your point about foul trouble, Castle has gotten in foul trouble a couple times in his past series, and Brunson, the way he plays is so physical and aggressive. He plays a certain style of a brand of basketball where he can get you in foul trouble. So, like you said, I think it's gonna be one of them really good ass series. And I would say you, Steve Kim, y'all should actually watch this series. I know y'all don't like basketball no more, but this is gonna be a good series.
It is. We'll see. I mean, I hope it ain't no fucking sweep, homie.
If they go game 7, homie, you should throw like a palooza for game 7.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
I hope it goes games. I hope NBA needs it bad, in my opinion. Not just for viewership and shit. I'm just talking about just the product,
the brand. Yeah, I mean, last year's finals was amazing, and then fucking Halliburton gets hurt in game 7. It sucked, but that finals was a good ass series too. You know, so I like it, man. And real quick, because I didn't see it on the rundown, everybody's in my comments like, "Oh, JB's about to kill him." Man, shout out to Victor Wembanyama for going out there and caring about winning. That man bawled his eyes out after the game, man. He was crying so damn hard after the game, man. Look at this. Thank you, Bradley. Right on cue. Look at this passion, bro. Look at this. Like, he losing his mind right now, homie. And look how all his teammates coming. Look at this. They love this guy. They love their leader. The whole team gravitated to him. That's a real leader, JB. How do I know this? Because I've been a leader my whole life. This is a gravitational pool of everybody coming to because they know how hard he worked. They know how much time he's put into it. His man was hanging out with the Chinese, the monks this offseason. He spent time with KG this offseason. He spent time, thank you, baby. He spent time with, I think, Hakeem. He spent time with Tim Duncan. He spent time with everybody he had to spend time with to get his mind, spirit, and his body right for this season. They say he don't do no blue light past 9 p.m., homie. He put blue light glasses on and cover his eyes up, put the phone down on TV. He cares about winning, man, like the old school player, like the Kobe's, like the AIs, like the guys of that era, homie. And that's why I love this kid right here, man. In the post game, they interviewed him, JB. He said I have to win. I fiend for it. I have to win. So I know you ain't got no problem with this man being emotional and crying. I know you don't.
I absolutely do. The mentality is just so fucking soft, homie.
It's soft because he wants to win?
This ain't wanting to win. Let me break it down, Mac, for you guys before you all hate me. I don't really give a fuck. But number one, you've talked about everything going into this as if you want to be a great, chase the great, and you want to go get it done, right? How about we cry when we get it done? Not prior to getting it done. You haven't done it. You just alluded to one of the great sayings, being Kobe Bryant said, job ain't done yet. Is it done? Is it finished? Did you not say that?
I said that, but that was Kobe going for his 4th ring at that point.
I don't care.
It's his first time going to the NBA Finals.
Win it first, homie. Get there is not winning it, Smitty. I don't know if you know that. Ask the 49ers.
He said that in the post-game interview.
The 49ers.
He said the reason why he's emotional, he said, and his words matter. He said, because we're achieving part of a childhood dream. Literally, he said part of a childhood dream because they gotta finish. But get to the NBA Finals, you 22 years old, bro. Like, imagine, homie, we play football and you just beat the damn the Seahawks in the NFC Championship, and all the confetti coming down, and you the NFC champions of the world. You're 22 years old, Jason Brown from Compton. You just led your team down the field for a 2-minute warning situation. You scored game-winning touchdown, and you're going to the Super Bowl. You ain't won yet, but you're just in this moment right now. It's okay to be present for a fucking hour and be like, damn, I'm going to the Super Bowl right now. I'm from Compton, homie. I was homeless, homie. I saw people get capped, homie.
I mean, I'm different, man. I'm different just because, and listen, you can say what you want to say, but at the end of the day, I'm just different. I know E-Dub will be on our show in a little while. He'll talk about it as well. This is just me. I'm just talking me, my personal experience. I'm not telling you this how we should be. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you my personal experience. I think others as well are like me. It's just this generational differences is all it is. You can cry all you want. I don't really care. And listen, at the end of the day, half of it I joke around with. Half of it is serious, meaning these cats are softer in my opinion. But we also had the same face whether we won or lost when I was growing up. If you watch me winning the whole thing, they dumped me with the shit. Boom, boom, boom. Already thinking about recruiting the next day, which I already had a home visit set up for a big-time player. And I moved on.
Miserable.
Losing, if I lost, my face looked like I won. It was the same. 24-hour rule, Smitty's 24-hour rule. Miserable. You enjoy it, Smitty. You enjoy it. I'll go smoke a stick and enjoy it. Of course, winning's better, of course, right? And I hated losing more than I love winning, by the way. So it was always the same. I don't know if these cats have that mentality anymore. And that's why I think we lose luster in game 7s, especially when we've seen, what was it, 4 this year, 30-point game 7 blowouts. I don't believe it's the same passion to get to a game 7 or to a finals anymore. I think they got there, so that was their nut. They busted it, and now they homie, go win it first. Ask the 49ers how they feel every year when they go to the Super Bowl and lose. Like, go win the motherfucker first. That's all I'm saying, homie. That's my opinion. But I don't. Kudos to him. I'm just being honest. That's just my opinion, Smitty. You can tell me what you want about the kid. I don't really care. He's an anomaly, of course, obviously. But
called him a bust.
Yeah, he's a bust. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's an anomaly, and it is what it is, homie.
Somebody in the chat said, and I agree with this wholeheartedly. What a miserable way to be. You're miserable, y'all. You need therapy.
Oh, you're talking about me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, let's knock out this next topic before all our guests start to come in for the rest of the show. Giants linebacker Abdul Carter continues to throw shade at Jackson Dart for speaking at President Trump's rally. Basically, there's a video right here, but I'm gonna say the main line that he said. If he chooses to align with Trump, it's my responsibility to show the world that I stand against it. But check this out.
I'm going to say that some things are bigger than football, and this is one of those things. Jackson is one of our leaders. He's the face of our franchise. He not only represents himself and what he does, but he represents all of us. And that goes for anybody who wears a Giants uniform. But if he chooses to align himself with a man like President Trump, it's my responsibility, based on what I believe and what I stand on, to not only show my teammates that I'm against that, but to show the world. And that doesn't mean that we have to spread hate. It doesn't mean that me and Jackson hate each other or we have beef. I sit next to Jackson every day. Every team meeting, we close, we talk. You know, as long as we make sure we got the same goal as a team and our goals align, which they do, and I feel like that's all that matters. So I just want to move past this, and yeah, that's it.
That's his opinion. Cool. I respect it. I still got to just stand on what I said last week. At the end of the day, like, as a teammate, we're in the locker room, I just prefer to keep this in the locker room. I'm cool with the conversation. I honestly am. I'm cool with us. Like, if you got an issue with your teammate doing something, or you got a question about something, that's cool. That happens. We in the locker room. We talk about everything in the locker room. But just to publicly go out there, on Twitter and put a tweet out, that was unnecessary. And then even your answer, which it wasn't a bad answer at all, but you said that you kind of want, like, at the end, you're saying that you want to, like, basically nip it in the bud. But then, like, the answer you gave is going to do nothing but create more headlines. So it's kind of like opposite of that. So that, again, that's my biggest issue. I have no issue with what he's actually, like, with him having his opinion on it. I mean, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Trump either. So, like, I personally have an issue with that. It just said, like he said, though, I just don't see, like, what's the win in putting it out publicly. That's my thing. I saw the video too. I said, you, JB, you were on the yacht. You probably didn't see it. It was Aqib Talib was talking about this topic on Gil's Arena, and he was just kind of giving an example, saying that he had, I should have sent it to Bailey, but saying that he had, like, a teammate, Derek Wolf, D tackle, really good D tackle from Cincy in college, whatever, who he said was a big Trumper. He said, like, they would be in the locker room, like, debating all the time, and Buddy would always say how Trump's gonna do this, Trump's gonna do that, and they would go at him, they would argue, whoop. But at the end of the day, he said it was all love. Like Talib said, at the end of the day, we were all at his wedding a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he said, like, it's in the locker room, which this, JB, we discuss everything. Like, it don't matter. Like, we don't really back down from. It could be politics, religion. It could be any, like, it's not PC in that brotherhood in that room. So, like, at the end of the day, what he's saying is that it's okay for us to disagree about stuff, have differences of opinions about stuff, but still go out here and be able to spread love and show love. And I think for me, that's the best all-around answer that I have. We can argue all day about what Trump should do, what he shouldn't do, who should, like, that's going to happen, right? But at the end of the day, as teammates, as brothers, right, let's make sure, as long as we're all here for the same goal and we can have conversations and debates in a respectful manner as men, then that's all that matters, man. Let's keep it, behind closed doors. Don't put it out here in the public to make everybody else have an opinion, and now you're starting to just create controversy that don't need to be there. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, I think this kid is the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen. Nobody wants to call him out about it. I agree with everything you said. The issue is we've always had the disagreements, and this kid keeps coming out talking about my opinion. Is this opinion of my opinion and my opinion? Let me get this straight. So Jackson has an opinion that you disagree with, but yet now your opinion matters more than his opinion. Is that what I'm getting from this? Is that not the dumbest shit you've ever seen? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, homie, you've already said what you said. You disagree with what he brought out. You know how many fucking former players have brought out a sitting president of the United States? I've never seen so much bullshit about sitting there talking about finally, if you go do some Jackson Dart history, which I know the kid personally, I've known him since he was a kid. This motherfucker has a state senator in his family. He has a bunch of politicians in his family. So if you go do some due diligence, his whole family is probably right, conservative leaning, right? Mm-hmm. So is this the first quarterback we've ever seen that's this way or something? I'm shocked. I'm tripping on that. Are we having the same energy when Lawrence Taylor went up and was shaking hands with the guy, or John Harbaugh, his coach, who was up there with Trump? Is this the same energy we're getting on a daily basis? I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why now is it such a big issue? This is the reason. This is what irks me more than anything. Fuck the politics and all the other shit. Rashee Rice, hit and run. Tyreek Hill. All the assaults and all the fucking things we cover on this show all the time about NFL players doing egregious shit. The betting, the essays, the fucking... Just the other day, the Green Bay Packers running back. All this shit goes silent. But you bring out a sitting United States president, and it's a big topic. I don't understand, homie. Why aren't we talking about all the other shit, Abdul?
Well, this is his teammate, though. That's the only little thing I would say. The other people just ran on players in the league.
Yeah, but I understand. But I'm just saying, you're talking about your opinion, Smitty, about doing something you disagree with. Do you not disagree with beating up on women and doing all this dumb shit? Keep it real. Call it out if you're going to fucking call it out is all I'm saying. I told Matt Barnes. No, Matt Barnes made a comment about some shit. He's like, fuck, if you don't, because listen, I've talked to a lot of people in the last week because the video we did. And Matt's like, what did he say on our tweet? I didn't see it till 2 days later, so I finally commented back because to me, it's some bullshit, Matt. And I told him that. For you to call this kid and say, this is what Matt said. He said, if you stand with Trump or Jackson Dart, fuck you and everything you stand for. Something along those lines. I'd have to go back and look. And I said, really, you're going to tell this kid to fuck him and he's a piece of shit, homie? I know the kid, Matt. You would love the kid, too, if you knew the kid. Has nothing to do with this shit like this. For you to call out this kid that's 23 years old and tell him he's a piece of shit because he brought out the sitting president, but yet endorse Newsom and Kamala when they get more brothers and homies of ours in jail than any other fucking person, but you endorse that, but you're fucking cool with this. You're mad about this kid, but you've endorsed kids, Matt, and other folks out there that have done egregious things. And I ain't heard you call them out and say if you stand with them. So he kind of pissed off some homies of ours, Smitty. And I talked to Willie and Marcellus and other folks that are like, damn, that's kind of like out of pocket, homie, to call out this kid for sitting a United States president. We didn't call out motherfuckers walking out with Obama, homie, and Clinton and Bush and fucking Reagan and just go down the list, homie. Players do this, Smitty, forever.
And that's why I stand on what I said. But like, this is what I was trying to explain last time we brought this up. There's this ain't about if you agree or not, but there's a group of people who believe that like Trump is like evil. They look at the stuff that he's doing. They think he's racist. They think the stuff he's doing with ICE. So my point is this: if you are a group of people who look at Trump like that, then anybody who attach themselves to him, they're going to just immediately be like, "Fuck,"
and that's foul
because they think so down about like. And again, not to compare the two, but just to make sure everybody understands what I'm saying.
Smitty.
It's like back in the days, if somebody, and again, I'm not saying Trump is this person. I'm making that extremely clear because I know soon as I say this name, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Just understand what I'm trying to say. Back in the day, if somebody was to support Hitler, just back in the day, just for example, anybody who supported him, everybody would have been, oh, I can't fuck with them. You support that motherfucker? He's doing it. So my point is, I think people, as crazy as that sound, people look at Trump like and such as like a evil, bad person that anybody associated with him, they like, oh, fuck you. Like you must be racist. You must be sexist. You must not care about women's rights. You must. That's what I'm saying. That's the connection.
Yeah. And listen, it goes both ways. I had a great conversation just about this before we take a break. I had a great conversation about this. You know why myself, like I don't vote. Obviously, it's clear. And we've talked about this whole thing, right? We've had this whole endorsing and voting conversation, right? And I give all the points. And you called me hypocrite, whatever. If that's fine, that's fine. I don't really care no more. I want to bring this up though.
Yeah.
2 parts. One, we've literally seen Biden on TV call blacks the N-word. Literally, it's out there, right? It's video. There's a live video. I've never seen that or anything close to that from Trump, but yet we assume he's racist. That's what we have, a certain pocket of people. And it's fair to say, Smitty, if I think you're real enough to say this, for the same people that have this hate group against Trump, there's also this love group, right? And then there's a hate group towards the left, right? Biden, Obama.
That's why I trust the president. It's
both ways, right? Yeah, both ways.
You know what I mean? Yeah, people love him for sure. Yeah.
The reason why I think, in my opinion, because it goes back to everything that I stand on and talk about on this show, right? Women in sport, men's sport, girls playing boy, fucking the femininity, the feminist movement, all that shit, right? And you've even agreed to the society a little bit softer than what you even played.
For sure.
All the shit we talk about on this show, everything that's on this shirt that I say or something like that, fucking around or not. The reason why myself and buddies like, Marcellus and other folks that we know that are older like Trump more than just a regular other sitting president, or at least not even because I don't agree with everything he's doing right now either. The thing I think people lose though is he's not part of the puppet master control, and people do not like that. And this is the main reason, my main point before we leave. Men like myself, and I consider myself an alpha and other alpha males that like Trump, is because he stands for men, Smitty, that in my generation have the same mindset, meaning this. A man says what he says, drops his nuts, don't give a fuck about what you say. We had this conversation, me, Willie, a couple, Marcellus were talking about this the other day. Like, homie, he's standing on business, though. He's a man of men. He says what he wants to say. He says shit now in a feminine society that irks feminist people. And now when you have a masculine person up there swinging his shit around, talking shit like he don't give a fuck, right, wrong, or indifferent, Smitty, we all agree or disagree with the motherfucker what he says and shit half the time, right? I think he's funny as a motherfucker. You do too. He says some outlandish shit. I agree all that. But the motherfucker don't give a fuck. We clear on that. I think we're all clear on that.
No, yeah.
So the motherfucker is a guy that, a man's man. That's how I think, a conservative side of myself is. That's how I think so many hate him in the country, because we're such a feminist country now, homie, is the only thing I'm saying. They hate that. They hate that there's a man in office that really is swinging his nuts around talking that shit. That's all I'm saying. That's the only thing that I'm taking away from it. That's all.
I got you, man. That's a good point, man. Like I said, we talk about this forever, but like at the end of the day, it sounds like Jackson and Abdul have talked behind the scene. I saw a video of them shaking up like at practice. So like at the end of the day, man, keep it football. As long as I got the same goals on the football field, that's all that matters. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal in the locker room.
You want to just run through right now? We're not having.
Let's just run through it. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you right now though, it won't be no breaks though. So,
how about Lauren? Are you good? Giving us 2 minutes. All right. We'll take 2 minutes real quick, Bailey, so we can refresh, and we'll be back with Lauren Collin. A lot of news in the thing. Matt will come on after her. Shaun King, and then Eric Weddle, man. We'll be back right. And give us 3 minutes. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. What's on, Dave? You up in Oregon right now with your other boy or what?
I'm in Oregon right now. I'm in Oregon, Eugene, Oregon.
I'm motherfucking NIL doing good. NIL doing some shit, motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Y'all he living too.
Let me know something, Big Dave.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Hold on. We're going to go outside. Wait, we're going to go outside. It's beautiful out here.
Okay, what's out there?
It's beautiful out here.
You better not, Yona, you better not live on the fucking Austin Stadium and shit.
It's beautiful out here.
He got his own car.
Oh, damn. Blue skies.
He got the fucking he got the goddamn
He got the smoker, the grill.
You got a garden on me?
Everything. We living life out here, bro. We out here.
Yeah.
You got a garden out here, homie? Okay, Compton, Oregon, homie. Fuck it. Shout out.
Gated, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
That's hard, man.
Hey, so what's going on? Dave, your son, where your son at? I know they probably projected him as a first rounder already. Where's his head at right now at Oregon, finishing up strong? What's your biggest thing going through this twice now? You had DJ go through it at Clemson, leave, go on and play, and then now you got a youngster that's coming up the same way. Now, have you is that experience helping you with him? How's this all changed?
Well, most definitely the going through it with DJ in the first time really helped Mattel to really make better decisions around the second time around, right? Like Mattel was about to leave his junior year. He wasn't going to come back. But had a talk with his brother. Brother told him he had to stay one more year. So he came back and stayed one more year. This off season, he kind of tapped in, went from 280 pounds to about 265, really tapped in his weight, mental. Went and spent 2 weeks with his uncle, got his development right, with David Bailey too. Mattel got to work out with them guys out there with the pro guys, pre-draft guys. But Matteo's like, he locked in this year. Proud of him. And DJ's doing well as well. A lot of people, as they saw DJ's career in college, was an up and down, was tough, but at the end of the day, he always had that talent, JB. No matter what people want to say, he's in the league right now, right? Yep. When me and Yona went out to the NFL Combine, I saw a lot of coaches from the Chargers there, and they walked up to us and told us it's a pleasure to have DJ there. You know what I mean? The one thing I know about DJ, his character was going to carry him through all of that. His hard work and his character and his talent. He's there because his arm. You know what I mean? They do have two quarterbacks in front of him. Normally, sometimes they don't carry a third quarterback. You know what I mean? But they love DJ so much, the GM and the head coach and the quarterback coach. They love him so much that they said, we're going to make room on this team for you. You know what I mean? They talk really highly of him. They said this year he's having a hell of a OTAs, man. He's killing it right now. So I'm proud of DJ. No matter what people said about him, at the end of the day, he's in the league right now, bro. He's there doing his thing. Now his brother, man, he's potential first round. Got a big season coming up. The number one D lineman, the number one D line in the country. At Oregon. With all his brothers there that all decided to come back. That whole front. So, I'm hoping Dan Lanning and the team do something this year. I mean, make at least.
We are back in the building, man. Let me swallow. Let's get our main lady of the hour. Y'all know her as LC, the greatest on-site journalist in America. Our main girl, Lauren Conlon, joins the show.
Lauren, how you doing, girl?
Sorry, my lens is like, I need to clean it with something.
You gotta take your bottom of your shirt.
I got back literally last night at like 10 p.m. from Vegas, and I feel very out of sorts. So
all right, let me ask you this real quick and be honest.
Yeah.
Were you drunk last night? Yes or no?
Oh, I was drunk like all day from the night before. It was not good.
I'm still drunk right now.
Literally not great. I'm
drunk right now.
Yeah, it was not the best. But we're here. I'm back to work.
So you came out west and you didn't let me know? Thanks.
Wow.
Listen, I was there for like less than 48 hours and I was working, okay?
Like, I haven't seen you in months.
Yeah, so after work is over, you know, there's events at night and you can, I mean, it was the last night, so I chose to stay out and gamble. I played some blackjack. I met up with some people in the industry and it was really fun. And the problem was I couldn't sleep in. I had to record a podcast at 8 a.m. And so I woke up and I was like, oh no, this isn't great. It was a 20-minute podcast, so it was fun.
Did you meet up with Shaun King?
No. In Vegas? No.
He lives in Vegas. It was his birthday weekend.
And you said happy birthday on Twitter. I saw it.
I did say happy birthday. I didn't see that. I didn't realize he lived in Vegas.
Yeah, he lives in Vegas. Him and his feet. Yeah.
Me and JB, we are a 30-minute flight away.
I'm 2-hour drive. I'm 2-hour drive right there. I'm 2 hours.
I had literally no time at all. It was back to back to back. And
just say you didn't want to see us and we'll move on. It's okay.
No, never. I would never say that. I mean, this time around, I couldn't see you. I couldn't really see anyone except for, you know, who was at the convention. But
all right, LC, we got a loaded show today. So I'm glad you had time for us. We have a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the world. I'm gonna let you just have and start wherever you want. Can we start with the conspiracy though of the whole basketball gambling? Rozier.
You have to remind me. It's been a week and a weekend. This is super interesting. So it was last Thursday. Another grand jury was convened, a federal grand jury in Brooklyn, for a superseding indictment of Terry Rozier and a few others, including his longtime friend, Danilo Laster. What's interesting about this indictment, and I actually think I linked it in the article that I wrote so you can all read it. There's a lot of detail about Damon Jones, like a massive amount of new details that we did not know before. There are also details about Jonte Porter. I have a theory. I don't know for sure, but Jonte Porter, his sentencing has been pushed back, and his case is like years ago. His sentencing has been pushed back multiple times. I think he's talking. I obviously think that Damon Jones, this is my guess, I'm speculating, he sat in front of a grand jury as part of his deal. They didn't say this out loud, and he told them, that's what's going on. This is what happened, because there's a lot of things implicating Damon Jones in that indictment, and he's not on the indictment. He's not charged. So Terry Rozier, I don't understand, and maybe you can help me understand this, but why you make so much money? Why risk all of it for $100,000 if you're making millions and millions and millions? Innocent, guilty, but yeah.
Go ahead. No, so I was reading about it. So they're saying that this guy literally specifically had minutes of time in that game where he was paid money to actually throw a ball out of bounds, Smitty, or miss a shot on purpose, or make a shot. All kind of crazy like lines in a game.
And there's video evidence showing some crazy plays during that time frame where you're like, what the hell was he doing?
If that's really true, though, Lauren, it might be like I'm going to have Donnie. We're going to get Donnie back on and talk about it. Like, how could he really do this?
I feel like, and not to interrupt you, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, but since obviously basketball is recorded, these games are recorded, if they can pretty much match up what they said in the indictment to what is going on the court, I mean, that's hardcore evidence. That's not circumstantial. That's Yeah, I don't know. And again, I guess like with baseball, they're talking about rigging pitches and weather can come into play. There's all these things to take into consideration. But with basketball, you don't really have that as a defense. Am I right? Or could you blame it on teammates not following proper? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think you blame it on teammates saying like they didn't run the play properly, or there was some sort of mistake on the court. The timing was off. The defense played it well, not to pivot. Like there's different excuses you could potentially make. But
here's what I find it hard to believe, Smitty. This is what I was told by an attorney. It will be impossible to show video and say that this guy did it on purpose in an NBA game with professional players, because they're going to say it's human nature. There's human element involved where you're not going to be able to prove that the guy really did what he did. There's no intent to be proven in an NBA or an NFL or a professional game where you can literally say, "Oh, he threw it out of bounds right there on purpose." There's no way. Yeah. And they're saying that part will protect.
Like, what if a player? Okay, and I understand that, but I mean, what if we're talking about a player who? I guess it doesn't matter. What am I saying? Like, if you rarely make a mistake, it doesn't mean that you'll never make a mistake.
You can't.
I'm just trying to think, like, or could you have an expert, right? Let's say somebody fakes an injury on the court. Could you have some kind of medical expert get up on the stand? And again, these are all paid experts, so who knows? Could you have them say, "Oh, that's not what happens when so-and-so would roll an ankle, or when one rolls an ankle, what happens?" I don't know the injury, but you know what I'm talking? Talking about they could say that's not medically, that would not harm a player.
I hear what you're saying. I just, to JB's point, the more I'm thinking about it, I just unless a player literally, like, let's say Terry Rozier grabbed the ball, JB, and ran to the opposite end of the court and just threw the ball. You gotta do something so like just ridiculous, don't make sense. Otherwise, there's no way, because now it's a slippery slope. If you do charge them for that, then okay, think about any player who's ever gotten a turnover in the game. Are you gonna say that they were rigging it too? Because
they're not gonna be able to prove it.
So is it me, or does this look bad to the NBA overall? I just feel like all of this year with the call, like I don't know. And again, you tell me, because I'm not great with sports. So I think it makes the NBA look bad. I mean, I think they've done the right thing in benching, and I think Terry Rozier got paid, which made sense, right? But the others, I don't know.
It's already looks bad in the NBA because there's refs and stuff that obviously that we've had on. You've talked. We've had all these different pieces in the NBA in history that's shown this to be a thing. Then you have these other players that have come out recently in the Porter and this Rozier case and all these other, the Jones and all these other guys, Chauncey, Bill. I mean, look at what's happening. It's just, NBA has a bad eye right now. That's why they're doing so much. Adam Silver's trying to protect the product and the brand by doing all these other things to throw us off, right?
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. But if you're a coach, because I was speaking to a basketball coach that coaches, and he was like, JB, it's an embarrassment, though, if we now coach the guy and then look back years later and say, damn, this was under my watch and I didn't realize it. That's the part that's kind of, it's an embarrassing, even though the coach would never know unless you're like, you're probably pissed off, cussing them out like, damn, motherfucker, but now you're looking at it like, damn, this guy really got over on me, Smitty, and all those teammates of ours that we, you know what I mean? Yeah. This motherfucker, like that's what the coaches was telling me. So I could see that part of it as a coach, like this motherfucker, I would be embarrassed. Like you have to have some sort of embarrassment knowing that you coached this guy and he was doing this and you didn't realize it because you're coaching an authentic game. You're thinking that everybody's out to win. And this guy's doing that to you?
But also, if I'm his teammate and I'm a teammate who cares about winning, I'm pissed off. I'm like, what?
They're embarrassed too.
Terry Rozier was taking this seriously. His lawyers, and he's using a lawyer named James Trusty, who's a former Trump lawyer. He's very good. His lawyer had already submitted an oral argument on the original indictment as to why he hasn't committed any federal crimes. He just violated sportsbook betting. The judge didn't make a decision on that, but this doesn't look good. I'm just okay. And hear me out. How do I say this?
Say it.
Well, I feel like the government is maybe not reaching, because you can't do this anymore, right? You can't cheat people out of their money. It's wrong. But like, I don't know, a superseding indictment and convening a grand jury, it's money, it's time. It's like, you really want to get these guys, but why? Like, what exactly is going on? I always feel like there's some kind of ulterior or alternative motive over than just trying to F the NBA. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
You're saying there's you think there's a bigger picture behind all this?
I don't know what I'm saying. If you guys can understand my stream of consciousness, it just always makes me think, because when this was first announced by Kash Patel, there was a huge press conference. I don't know if you remember. He comes out all proud and he's like, this is a sweeping, mafia and blah, 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 and NBA. Like, we are not, we're just like, okay, that's cool. But like, I don't know. I'm glad, but I'm more about, the violent crimes, let's get these, fentanyl dealers off the street. Let's get these pedos. I don't want to mess up your.
I see what you're saying. You're saying like, you're not giving them a pass, Roziering them, but you're saying like, at the end of the day, nobody got physically harmed. There's no so you're just saying like,
well, it's wrong.
What's the big deal almost, what you're saying?
I think at the time, Kash was looking horrible. I don't remember the exact, month he was doing this, but I remember thinking, and I'm the queen of saying, oh, that's a distraction. This is a distraction. Everyone gets annoyed that I say that all the time, saying, oh, the American people, they're smart enough. They can handle, many different stories at once. I'm like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Kash Patel was very proud of himself. And I just didn't see like why it was so great. So.
All right, what else you been covering? I know there's a bunch of stuff out there. So
yeah, so the Josh Jacobs thing really pissed me off regarding the public records, because like when I first got word of the arrest, you know what I do? I go in, I call the jails, I look to see what's going on, where he is, and so he was in custody, and it was crazy. I think they did it on purpose, where he had to stay overnight because they didn't give him a bail package or a bond until he was in front of a judge. I also think his attorneys, I don't want to say they're not being truthful. They kind of spun the whole, and by the way, he was out the next day, because that's generally what happens. Like, he should have been out in a few hours, but it was like, they did this on purpose. Or, you know what I mean? Like, made him go before a judge knowing they weren't going to be in court till the next day. But anyway, so his attorneys, upon having this hearing, he's like, no charges have been officially filed. Okay, well, the charges, they are still sticking for now, but you're right, they haven't been filed with the court. There's no court docket. That does not mean that they will not convene a grand jury. That doesn't mean, actually, let me double check. That's Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead. While you're doing that, I was talking to my attorney too. That's what they do. It's called PR cover-up, so they get ahead of it in case they can pay off or get this to be dropped, and then it's like, oh, it never happened. That's all they're doing.
Well, okay, so if they could have charged him immediately, right? Because you need probable cause. You don't need a grand jury. However, because they didn't charge him, at that time, I have a feeling they're talking to his girlfriend or his ex, and they could be convening a grand jury to get these charges to stick. I don't know. However, I like I did with the Pat Bev case, I FOIA requested the criminal complaint, all that stuff. And I kept, and I want everything. I want body cam footage. I want 911 calls. I want it all. And, I got the Pat Bev information before he went to court. And so I'm told by the clerk here multiple times, it's almost like she's automating a response. Sorry, it's an open investigation. You can't have anything. Da, 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 da. And then I see TMZ in a local news station report this 911 call or part of it. And I email them and I'm like, so why are you giving away some stuff and not others? I don't understand. And yeah, she said, I can't answer your question. I don't know where this came from. You can. It's like, it's illegal. It pisses me off though, because I'm like, I am really diligent about getting this so I can give it to all of you guys, right? And I say you guys, I mean the public. We all have a right to know, especially when it comes to athletes. And I feel strongly about that. We got to know. We got to see how bad this stuff really is.
I agree, 1000%.
Yeah.
If you need JB or myself to call and figure something out, let us know, and we can get it handled for you.
Oh yeah. You're gonna call the clerk's office for me in Wisconsin because you have all these hookups.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
I appreciate you, but I don't know.
You'd be surprised how much reach that JB has, man. I mean, this guy is one of the most known figures across the world. So yeah. Jason?
Oh, you know what? By the way, I think I will be in LA for the week. Wait, but I will be in LA for the week of the David pretrial hearing at the end of June. So that's Monday the 29th, if it's definitely happening. But I'll be
We're on the yacht then. Bring your swimsuit. We're on the yacht. It's official. It's locked up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know if I would be able to meet up because it's court all day long, and then it's deliverables at night, probably.
She already got
pre-excuse. Yeah.
Pre-excuse.
No, if I can stay, I don't know if I could pull off staying for the weekend. Then
so you're telling me from 6 a.m.
We'll make you stay
till 2 a.m.
Smitty will fund it
nonstop. You just working. You ain't got a break to go pee, to eat, to get some matcha, nothing.
I think when I'm in court, you guys don't even see me. It goes like all day, and then I'm trying to file stories. I'm trying to record videos. And then at night, when it's over, let's say it adjourns at 5:30, I'm filing the rest of the stories, getting my notes together. And then half the time prepping for like a segment or something.
How about this? I'll file the story. JB will take care of the videos. You can prep for the next one so we can kind of conquer it together as a group to expedite the time. And we'll do it on the yacht. Yeah. JB has the, what's that called? Starlink?
Yeah.
He got the best Wi-Fi in the world, so you can work on the yacht.
Lauren, real quick I gotta ask you about one thing before you get out of here. But I gotta ask you a little quick poll question. I just need one response. We don't mean to make this a long thing before we ask you the last topic. Did Rose do Jack wrong in Titanic? Go.
That was dirty. I'm so sorry.
Thank
I
you.
always, even my kids talk about it.
Thank
I didn't let them watch the whole movie because they're 7.5 and 10. We went through certain parts because someone at school is obsessed with it. They were literally, I'm not kidding you, because like leave it to a child. They were like, wait, I feel like there's room for him.
Thank you.
Guys, there was room for him. There was
little boys, little girls could see it.
Also, Rose is stupid because she could have used the body heat. Like there's
thank you. I brought that up with Smitty.
Yeah. Oh, did you?
Yeah. They could have got naked. Body heat would have warmed them up. Then the other liner came, boom, scooped them up. Like, yeah.
I don't think everybody's privy to the body heat thing. Because people think, well, if I take my clothes off, that's kind of anti what I want to do.
Nah, you gotta get out the wet clothes. You gotta get.
I just trust my children. Who are like, there's room. Why can't he get on? I'm like, good question, guys.
Could have saved a few, but she got the jewel. She got the jewel too. She got away with the fucking jewel, and she blew the whistle late. Foul.
Do you know how many times I saw that dang movie in, I think it was 7th grade? I saw it like 6 times in theaters.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know.
You were in 7th grade when it came out?
What's that?
You were in 7th grade when it came out?
Yeah, I was in 7th grade. So, I mean, because you guys know how old I am.
I don't.
That's crazy.
I'm 40. You guys know that's
crazy. Because I had went with a stripper.
Oh.
I took a stripper to the movie. It was a long. Anyway, another story.
Titanic? That's an interesting movie. Take a stripper.
We thought it was a scary movie.
Oh my gosh! Wait, you guys, do you watch Euphoria? I've
never seen it.
I've not watched the new season. I watched the older one with my wife.
Oh my gosh! So I don't want to give it away. I was so tired.
I'm probably not gonna watch it, so just give it away.
No, it's just this season has been so insane that I wish I could watch it right now because I fell asleep last night. My husband was like,
I never even heard of it.
Really good. I was like, I slept right through it.
I've never even heard of the show.
It got Sydney Sweeney on there, JB.
Oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney shows her boobs a lot this season too. Mm-hmm.
For clarity, what do you mean by when you say show the boobs? You mean like the full boob or just cleavage?
Yes. There's a scene I think it was maybe 2 episodes ago. Where
I never heard of who's Sydney fucking Sweeney?
Yeah, she shows them in a scene where she is engaged in.
No, who is that?
Which episode, Lauren? You said it was episode 2,
like episode 7, maybe
of the new season.
I'm so lost. Who's Sydney Sweeney?
Just Google her.
Wait, He's serious. He's
No,
not
he's serious. He's serious.
I don't watch TV, Lauren.
They be real like old school.
Sydney Sweeney's like a sex symbol. I feel like she's
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bad?
White girl, blonde hair, late 20s, kind of became a big actress.
Bigger.
Large breasts. But cute.
Little white girl. Yeah.
I would say little, but not thick like you would like it. She probably wouldn't be your type. Lauren, JB likes the real thick women, big ass, big thighs, big kind of busty BBW type. So that probably won't be his type, but yeah, she's cute.
I mean,
Lauren.
I think I'm going to be on Cuomo tonight for the first time too. I'm just
Cuomo?
I've never been on.
You got a lot of people. Like,
you blowing up, man. You blowing up. You blowing up.
Oh, her. I seen her on. She was the one that did the jeans or whatever. Got all the heat.
Yes.
I didn't know that was her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, she looks like a little girl though. I'm not interested at
this ain't
all.
the best picture. Like Betty always picks like pictures that's like not the best picture, but I understand these. I understand. I respect.
But I'm saying though, she looked like a little girl to me. The's no way I'm interested in that.
Yeah, I get it because you're older. I think
she's 27 or 20.
She's a grown ass woman, but I get it.
Yeah,
you're 50.
No, Lauren, I got a daughter that's 29, and I look at her like she's a little kid. Like I can't even look at her like that.
You know, that's tough. I feel like if you have,
but that right there, that picture looks like she's like a little. You like
Betty always picks the worst picture. I remember I brought up Shorty from that old school show, and everybody's like, "Come on, Betty, you picked a horrible picture." Like he does it on purpose almost. I don't know.
Hey, real quick, Lauren, what can you break down this before you get out of here? This Air Force General Neil McChesney who vanished. What's going on?
What's going on with Neil McChesney?
I mean, I've been covering. Oh my gosh, you guys! Many of you know I'm obsessed with all of this, but
you are.
The recent news over the weekend was one of the people that worked at Los Alamos. Her name is Melissa Cassius.
Okay,
she went missing June of 2025. Her remains were just found on Saturday.
Stop it.
Yeah, it's weird because there's a couple weird things. Her remains were found about six miles from where she lived, and Melissa Cassius was an administrative assistant at Los Alamos, and very bizarre. She forgot her pass at work. Her husband worked at Los Alamos as well, so she dropped him off at work one morning. She went home. She grabbed lunch, brought it to her daughter at work. But then she was seen walking along this specific highway around 2 p.m. Everything was at home, her phone, wallet, keys, all that stuff. Later, her daughter reported that when they found her phone, it was at factory reset, which is very odd. And then that was the last known image of her walking along the highway. Now, she was found in an area that you can get to off of this highway. I literally wrote a story this morning and I lost it, but
so he offed her, you think? Or?
No, I don't think so at all. But what's weird here, sorry, you asked about the general. I'm just giving you the most recent update about this one woman, and both are New Mexico. But what's strange is that her family's statement on Facebook said that they had already searched that area before, because it's 6 miles away from the home. Why wouldn't they search it? It's been a year. That's a little weird. I went through the other posts her daughter made on Facebook. Her daughter said her mom never carried a gun, never carried a Glock. She didn't have one. I think at another point, I saw her husband, this woman's husband, had said he thought maybe she left on her own. They were having financial problems, but he said, we could work it out together. It's just strange. We don't know the cause and manner of death yet. That's still out. Now, she wasn't a scientist. She just was an administrative assistant at Los Alamos. I don't want to say I don't know her security clearance. I wouldn't imagine that it's crazy high, but maybe it could be if she had to go drop papers and whatever, the conspiracy could be, did she see something she shouldn't have? I never thought she was necessarily connected though, because I felt like there are too many things going on in her personal life. And, her role was an assistant, but
perfect.
Can't rule anything out. And now McChesney, new body cam footage has just been released. I've FOIA requested this as well, haven't gotten it. But he was retired, and his wife had said, on Facebook, she's like, I just don't think that he would be kidnapped for knowledge he had 13 years ago. He doesn't even have these high security clearances anymore since he's been retired. Well, the woman on this call or basically a body cam basically said, oh no, he serves on the board of the Kirtland Partnership Committee. he has extremely high security clearances now. And I was like, okay, what is happening? So it's weird. I find the general's disappearance to be the strangest. I think he was scared of something. That's my speculation. Yeah.
Interesting. Last thing, the David thing. You said you're coming out to LA. Possibly a couple of chat members are asking any update on David. What's the latest?
Yeah. So the latest is that we're supposed to have the pretrial hearing on June 29th. There is a status hearing before on the 17th to confirm that will be happening. This pretrial hearing has been pushed back multiple times. That's why I want to make sure it's happening before I book my trip. And essentially it's been pushed back because there has been so much evidence for the prosecution to send the defense. They need to make sure they have all of it so they can defend their client properly. I don't think the defense thought they would have all of this, because the last hearing I sent my intern and she said that the defense team was not nearly as aggressive as they once were. So they might be getting a little nervous. We'll see. I don't know. I'm ready.
Did he do it or not? Did he do it?
Yeah, I think he did it. I really think he did it. And I just feel like what I'm going to learn inside that courtroom is going to be horrible. And it's going to be a really difficult week. Really
How he got away with not being arrested at all for this long is crazy, dude.
Jason, it is so insane. But I think really it's because this is a case of all circumstantial evidence. They needed to connect forensics. They needed to connect, text messages. They needed to get everything they possibly could, because there's nothing on video capturing this unaliving. There's nothing, there's no witnesses to it. There's nothing. So they had to make sure it's airtight.
Right here by the house, up the street.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, a lot of crazy things
LC,
go on over there by where JB lives. That's why you don't want to stay over there in that area. So, but no, thanks for breaking that down to us, Lauren. Last question for me: do you drink matcha? If so, what are your thoughts?
I don't drink matcha. This iced coffee is way too light today. I don't know. It's not a good
That looks like Shaun King's. Respectfully, that looks like Shaun King's.
I know. It was so nice of my husband. He did me a solid. He ran out to take my daughter's on an overnight trip for school. She's 10. They go away for 2 nights. In 4th grade? Can you believe that?
That's
horrible.
Crazy.
I know.
Long time.
Yeah, so he dropped her off, came back with this nice thought. It was just too light, but I was like, thank you.
Damn, I was like, I mean, even when the man tried, we still failed. God,
I didn't say it to him. It was too light. I just said thank you. I said thank you so much. That made my day. Thank you so much.
But he's watching this show. He's watching this segment because he supports you. And he's gonna hear this clip.
He's working at work.
Yeah, he got the segment on his phone.
So big.
Everybody, this is a big show.
I just want to point out, people saying words like unaliving or red rum when it's on YouTube, people say these terms to avoid the algorithm.
Yeah.
If you say certain words too much, you will get your content won't be served, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So that's
trust me. I think I'm already like I'm already on the shit list, so I don't think you.
Actually, what I'm saying, you talk so horribly that it doesn't matter. I could say sorry. I can say murder. I can say whatever.
Who talks horribly?
You do. You you don't care. You curse and you say things that you.
Do you like my shirt?
Wait. You promised me. You promised me merch. I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, I have. I have the women's merch free. But do you like certain words on here or no?
Scoot up. She can't see. Scoot up.
That's all I see.
Yeah. Huh?
I just see slapstick.
You don't see this right here?
I can't. Oh, gay. Okay.
Coach it or allow it. I got white moms.
Oh, I can't see that.
I got all. Yeah, I got white moms. I got pillow you.
All of his favorite phrases are on that shirt, Lauren.
Yeah, but I would wear it. I think I would have fun wearing it. I think. Besides,
if you wore this out in public, I couldn't even. I couldn't even allow that. I couldn't allow that. Yeah, you wear it to bed or something. You know what I mean? Just
huh?
No, I'm saying
like a long t-shirt. Yeah.
Stop, City. Get out of your gutter. Lauren, love you. Appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, love the nails. This motherfucker.
Hey, let's go right from this one to another. We got another legend, man. He going viral right now. Him and Bailey Show, E-Dub, Eric Weddle came on. They're on Yahoo Sports, Fox, ESPN.
247, homie.
Yeah, Weddle went out and said some shit about Michigan and Matt.
What did he say? I didn't even see it yet.
Man, let Matt tell you, man. So our main man, 0 to 60 pod. The main man, Colorado Buff legend. 8-year NFL vet. Matt McChesney joins.
Matt McChesney's in the building right now. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, boys. How are you?
Looking lean. What you been doing? You been on that Stairmaster and what you been doing?
I've been working my ass off, dog. I'm trying to get sexy and stay alive for a long time.
Oh, so. That boy faceless slim. Okay, man. Okay,
I'm trying to not and die. So I'm just going to throw that out there.
Coming. It's coming.
Yeah, I want to leave earlier than later. Good job. I want to leave sooner than later. Fuck this place.
Just keep at it, JB.
Hey, man, it's coming down the mountain, as they say.
This place is fucked.
You're doing a hell of a job, JB. Keep smoking and drinking.
I didn't cuss at all during Lauren's segment, so now I got to get it back out with Matt. Matt, you go viral right now. E-Dub's going to come on a show later today to break some other stuff going on, but he said some interesting stuff about Michigan's quarterback. Hopefully you guys got some views on that. What's going on here? What enticed you to ask this question?
I didn't ask the question. We didn't say anything about this.
Hey, he does like that. He does random like that. He'll just drop some shit.
Weddle was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give my opinion on Underwood, and you're gonna like it. So I didn't even bring up Michigan. I didn't say anything about Underwood at all. We were just talking about, like, my son just got his first offer. They're in the same class. His son is a baller in 28 class. He's up there visiting Michigan. All the old Utah guys talk about, the recruiting process, how cool it is to see your kid go. Like, we're, bonding over the fact that both of our kids are in the same class. We're homeboys. This is pretty cool. And then it went from, like, talking about trips and whatnot to, I think my son could be a backup immediately, and Underwood can't play. And I was just like, whoa. And I didn't think it would blow up the way it did, but damn sure it did. I mean, and look, this is what Weddle thinks, and I'm not going to sit here and tell a guy who I think is a Hall of Famer who played against the best quarterbacks in the world that he's wrong. I mean, this is his opinion, so
I'm with him.
One thing, Underwood definitely heard it.
Oh yeah, now no doubt.
I mean, everybody's heard it now, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
And his boy Witt's his boy too. That's
like, I wonder what the conversation is behind closed doors there, because if you just watch the segment, Bailey and I were both like, I guess we're going down this road, and that's the road we went down. And I mean, more power to you, Wed. It definitely, it definitely blew up. And he's not. I don't know if he's wrong though. I mean, let's be real here.
Well, I got to see more. It's only been this is freshman year. They won 8-9 games.
Everybody needs to see more. I understand. Me too. Weddle too. Coach, you, both of you. Everybody needs to see more. But from what he's seen, that's what his evaluation is up to this point. And it was, it was.
He's a freak talent, no doubt.
They paid him a lot of damn money though. So
no one's debating talent, but he also got paid.
Yeah,
and there's expectations with that payment. And look, it's Eric's going to have an opinion, and his kid's getting recruited by Michigan, and the Utah staff is there, and it is what it is.
No doubt. Hey, Matt, before we move on, I know we got some a lot of topics for you real quick. I know you text me. You want to mention the Prime thing, Coach Prime. What's going on there? The latest on Coach Prime and everything in Colorado before we move on to this Sark debate.
Oh, the Sark Texas Tech debate. I can't wait. I hope they play this game. Look, Coach Prime's killing it in recruiting right now. They're doing a really good job. We had Shaun Sykes on a week ago on Tuesday or so. And he also went viral talking about California recruiting, a question that Bailey and I didn't ask him either. We were talking about like in-home visits. And he said some things that a lot of the Prime sexuals went after him about, and he went on Neely's show and they talked it out and whatnot. We're going to talk about this today on Buff Insider 2 and 247, but Steve Kim even DM'd me, and he's like, what's with everybody apologizing every time there's an opinion?
Yeah.
And I'm a little confused because it seems like this is the only place that can't be criticized. No one can have an opinion. I mean, Shaun's a best in NFL veteran that fled there. I mean, he's talking about high school recruiting, not the transfer portal. It gets misconstrued. Yes, there's kids from California on the roster, but are they actively recruiting California hard? I don't know. So, but it seems like there's never any conversation. It's just if you criticize, they blackball, they close the door, and then there's this apology tour that people have to go on. And look, if somebody says something that's out of bounds, I said something that was out of bounds, and I apologize for it. But if you're just giving your opinion, I don't know where to go with that. And it's going to be a topic on today's show, and it seems to be pretty consistent. So I don't really know what to do with it anymore, bro. I find it. I mean, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You can see it. Steve can see it. Everybody can see it. And so it is what it is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Smitty, let's dive into this Texas Tech talk.
Yes, sir, man. Joey McGraw shares his initial reaction upon hearing Steve Sarkisian's comments about Texas Tech last week, saying, I said there's no way they're talking about us because Sark's a pretty tough guy. I would think if he was talking about us, he'd call us out. I think there's actual video right here. You can hear from the horse's mouth. So let's check this out.
We played him. We got our butts kicked the last time we played him. We're 1-1 against Texas since I've been there. And I said, there's no way they're talking about us because Sark's a pretty tough guy. His teams are really tough. And I would think that if he was talking about us, that he would call us out. Like he wouldn't just say, just kind of this comment of, well, there's another team in our state. And so I guess he was talking about us. So I've actually talked to Keith Patterson and I've talked to GJ Kinney, and they're willing to take our games, and Abilene Christian will go to Texas State. We'll buy our contract out of Abilene Christian. I'm sure because Texas has got a lot of money, they can buy their contract out. But I do know there's a lot of Red Raiders that will help them buy that contract out if they don't want to. And they can come to Lubbock week 1. And, we can figure out if their 2s and 3s can win this conference. And I know a lot of people are going to say a lot of stuff about me or about us. We didn't score in the playoffs. That's obvious. You can take a shot at us for that. We didn't score in the playoffs. Last time we played Texas, we got beat 57-7. And he played some of his 2s and 3s. They kicked the crap out of us. But, I know he feels really good about his team if he's making those comments. And, man, we would love to play the University of Texas week 1 in Lubbock. I do know that Cody Campbell reached out to Stephen Jones, so they don't want to come to Lubbock, and we're going to work on trying to get AT&T week 1. So if they want to play week 1, then we're ready. We would love to play the University of Texas.
Nut drop. Fuck them. I love it. I
dig it. All right. So look, I doubt it ever happens. They have to play Ohio State at the beginning of the year too. So I don't think they're going to load their schedule by getting rid of a cupcake definite win at home to go to a neutral site and play a conference champion, even though Texas is talking shit. Now, if Sarkisian doesn't do this, and Abilene Christian can go to Texas State. Texas State gets a home game. Everybody's happy. Okay, they can still get paid. Everybody's happy. I wish they would do this, but Texas won't do it. Texas is a bunch of front runners. Texas is a bunch of pussies. Texas is really good. They're a great program, but Texas is a bunch of front runners, and they were number 1 last year and finished 9-3. And they don't want this smoke. They'll talk, but they don't want any of the smoke. So, do I think they beat Texas Tech? Probably. But that's why you play. And look, man, I hate cupcake games. I hate the fact that CU is playing Weber State to open the season. I think it's ridiculous. It's not a knock on CU. It's just the schedule. I hate the Abilene Christian game and Texas State, and I want Washington State, like Colorado State, Wyoming. That's a dead rivalry that's going to mean something opening weekend. Washington State's going to mean something opening weekend. Clemson, LSU, that's a big-ass game. Ohio State, Texas, big-ass game. People care about that kind of stuff. And especially now in the playoff era, bro, I want to see good teams play good teams and stop with this We need to go undefeated for seeding. If you're good enough and you get in, you'll win. And I want college football teams to go the NFL route in this. I just want to get into the tournament, give me a chance to go play. And I'd rather see how you fare against good football teams than go undefeated and then get beat early like Texas Tech did last year after not really playing anybody in their conference and out of conference. So, look, bro, I think that this has great potential, and I would love to see it, but I don't think it'll happen, unfortunately, which sucks.
Man, I want to see fuckers play like we used to play. Fucking SC started with fucking Auburn, Arkansas. SC started out that way. We used to start off heavy. All these teams would start off heavy. They didn't play these cupcake ass things. They started to help the little brother by paying them this money to play for an easy victory. And I get all that. You're helping the FCS. You're helping a smaller school with money and finances. But nowadays, we got to shit or get off the pot. There's not enough teams. You're going to go to 24 fucking playoffs, Smitty. We already said there's maybe 8 teams in America that can actually source this. Right. Every single year, as far as NIL collectives, facilities, paying off coaches to leave, new coaching hires, all the money that it requires to be a top 8 program in America. There's really 8 of those teams in America. Let's be honest. There's 8 to 10, maybe. I would even stretch that. And you want to add teams to the playoff. If you're going to do that, then fucking shit or get off the pot. Play early. Because you can't tell me, Matt and I had this conversation. There could be a 4-loss team in a playoff of 24, homie. That is watered down shit.
Well, okay, but is it? Allow me to retort.
Okay.
All right. So let's, like a gentleman in the chat brought up SC. They play Fresno. Okay. I don't have a problem with Fresno State SC. That's a
California rival. Yeah.
California game. I do not have a problem with it at all. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about SC against Abilene Christian or
fuck that
or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Alabama and Mercer, and they're getting rid of that the cupcake game and Thanksgiving time, and the SEC is gone now. They're playing 9 conference games. I think that if you actually play a loaded schedule, like just load your schedule up and play good teams. Okay. And you get the you get 1AA teams off your schedule, and only Division I, Mountain West, Pac-12, Conference USA, whatever, all the conferences that are Division I, they only play each other. And then you maybe add a game or take away a game. I'm not really sure on that one. I'm still trying to debate which way to go on that. And then if you go 1-3 in non-conference and your 3 losses are to ranked big-time programs that all also make the playoffs, but then you go 8-1 in your conference and you finish 9-3 or 8-4, and you have 4 quality losses, I have to look at that and go, maybe this team can get into the playoff and make a push. But if it's that way, that's something else. I think
if you mention it that way, if you start off with Ohio State and Texas Tech, and you lose 3 or 4, I can see that. If you lose to fucking anybody mediocre and you have an Abilene Christian and all these shit cupcakes on your schedule, I think you should be eliminated.
Yeah, I agree. So I'm just going to use CU as an example because they actually play a really hard schedule. And I don't know if they're going to win or lose. That's not what I'm talking about here, folks. Calm down.
Hold on a minute.
At Georgia Tech, big-time game. At home at Weber State, not a big-time game. You should destroy them. At Northwestern, Big Ten game. Open the Big 12 schedule on the road in Waco. That Abilene Christian shit, that Weber State game, that should be replaced with, like I'm pretty sure Nebraska's playing Western Illinois or something. That should be there. Like, CSU's playing Wyoming and BYU back to back. Those are badass games for them. So I just want to see good on good. This doesn't move the dial for me, Weber State. It doesn't do anything for me. Like Washington's schedule, after they play the Apple Cup, they have 2 weaklings. Like that doesn't do anything for me. It's a wasted home game, in my opinion. You better win. So I think that if CU play Nebraska in that slot and they go 1-4 to open the season, but then figure out a way to go 5-3 the rest of the year, or they go 2-2 and then go 5-3, and then all of a sudden they're an 8-win team at 24th ranked. is that how they're going to get these guys in too? There's another question. It's like, if you're the 24 ranked teams and you're 24th, are you getting in, or is 25 going to jump you if they like them better? And then also, here's a question. What's the point in being in a conference anymore?
There's no reason.
Why don't we just go into, everybody should just go independent, make their own schedule to satisfy the needs of the committee.
Yeah.
Go play the teams you want to play. And then you don't have to, all you have to do is be ranked in the top 12 or the top 24 like Notre Dame. Like, everybody has to be on the same independent contract, right? Like, if
There's no reason to have
Nebraska were to go independent, would they be looked at the same way Notre Dame is?
That's what I'm saying. BYU was independent for a long time in the no conference, and they played everybody.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Play anybody.
So if BYU was still independent the last 2 years and they finished right outside the bubble, but they were ranked in the top 12 and still didn't make the playoff.
Yeah.
Because the Big 12 only got one team in. If BYU was independent and had the same record, I bet you they get in.
Maybe. The whole thing with Notre Dame is a joke to me, because if you're not in a conference, you're guaranteed no higher than a 5 seed, obviously, because you're not a conference champ.
No conference title game to screw
but
you
there's
up. If
BYU
doesn't lose that conference title game to Texas Tech, and they get to watch that weekend like Notre Dame did, I bet you they're in the tournament, but over one of the other teams in there, in my opinion, as an independent. So what's the point in being in a 16-team Big 12? The Big 12 and the Mountain West and the Pac-12 are the same conference.
I know.
Like, all three of those conferences should just be molded together and to just be a big group of shit that they have to sort through to get 4 or 5 teams out of.
The bigger issue to me is the teams in these huge conferences that don't play each other every year is a joke. That's why I don't believe it should be a conference. Like Georgia playing Alabama every 4 years or whatever, unless they play in a conference title, they need to play. You're going to play the best, be the best. The Pac-10, or at the time, and then Pac-12, they used to play each other every fucking year. There might have been one rotating team that they didn't play. SC may not play Oregon that 1 year, but they're guaranteed catching them the next 2 or whatever. Vice versa. Arizona may not play UCLA 1 year, but they're going to. But everybody played each other.
That was only in the Pac-12. In the Pac-12, when it went there, they split the divisions, and you had to rotate.
Pac-10, everybody played every year.
Days, you played everyone.
Yeah, man. Big 8 back in the day. Big 10.
So is less more here, boys? Because I think I'd rather be in a world in college football, especially these days, where there's like
it's watered down, bro.
There's 10 team conferences where everybody plays each other.
Yeah, it's fucking watered down. It's been that way.
Instead of 6 or 7 20-team conferences where nobody plays each other, and you've got 4 teams at the top of the conference that didn't play each other that all have 1 loss, and they got to figure out with computers and it takes it out of the hands of the players and coaches, which I don't like. So
there it is, man.
I agree. I just think you need to, and I've said it. You and I back in the morning show way back said that the NCAA eventually will be broken away from. And I think you're going to have a geographical alignment. I think there's going to be 4. And I think the SEC will grab like a Miami and a Clemson and maybe a Florida State. I don't know. But they'll grab those schools into the SEC, maybe a Vatech. They'll grab those guys. The East will stay like, Syracuse, North Carolina. All those schools will stay and then create an East. Then you'll have the Midwest, which will be whatever. I think Penn State over. And then you get the West. And then the South will be basically the Southeast Conference, but we'll just call it the South, the West, the Midwest, and the North, homie. I just think, or the East. I just think you have 4 major fucking things. Break away from the NCAA because they're the judge, jury, and executioner, Matt. They're fucking doing whatever they want to do, and there's nobody holding them accountable. And they're getting sued by all these fucking different entities. And our last topic before you get out of here is the Sorbsby kid is doing court right now. He's in court as we speak regarding this injunction. He's trying to do a preliminary injunction. I know a few things about injunctions. I've had to file them for my players before to get them to be able. It's called a writ of stay, Smitty, a WRIT. I've had to do 2 of them for players of mine that were deemed ineligible, and I said, "Fuck them, they're not ineligible." So they're doing that for this kid. I don't think this is a rightfully writ. I don't think it's a rightfully filed writ. I think the kid needs to go away because we've seen these incidences before, Matt, where this kid, we've had the bettors before get banned from the NCAA. So this kid is no different. It's even more polarizing now. It's more magnified now. So I don't understand how this fucker even has a chance to go appeal anything. He should be automatically banned. It is what it is. If he was allowed to play, we've talked about the Deckers kid who was at Iowa State a few years back, had to go JUCO and tried to go to the league because the NCAA would not allow him back in. Then what's the difference? If this kid does this, the precedent will be set, Matt. You're going to have a shit show of kids doing whatever they want because they still can play. This guy's gambled $90,000 and now he's fucking claiming mental health and all this shit. No, it ain't mental health, motherfucker. You actually were healthy enough to make bets on your fucking teams. You were fine then, though, right? And I hate that fucking crutch that we use.
I do too. I hate it.
But
just
here
accept
we are,
that you fucked up. Just accept it and take responsibility. And he obviously did. He went to treatment, so good for him. But yeah, he needs to stop even trying to do this and go get yourself ready to play in the UFL or XFL or whatever it's called, because that's really good football. I don't want to hear anybody talk like, if you're not watching it, because I've watched a ton of games. I'm recording them. I'm watching them. They are hitting. They are getting after it in this league. Now, it may not be the best players in the world. It's not. It's a secondary league, but it's good. Go put yourself in that situation, bro. Go earn the right to get back on the field. They'll take you. If you can play, they're going to give you another chance. The NFL doesn't give a shit. I mean, the guy from Iowa State that the Broncos drafted that got suspended for a year, he's still on the roster. He's in the rotation at defensive line as a week A guy or whatever his name is. So I think Sorsby obviously fucked up, but it's not the end of the world, bro. Take responsibility for what you did. Move on. Stop trying to play in college and go see what Canada looks like. See what the semi-pros leagues look like and see if that can be a fit for you.
No doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Matt, much love. Keep killing it, man. Congrats on the EW interview that blew up. And we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you again. I know you're going on a visit with your kids, so enjoy that. Be safe. We'll see you.
Yeah, bro. I can't wait for this week. We're at Nebraska Wednesday, at Oklahoma Friday, at Kansas State Sunday, and then we're home. And then we go to Arizona State, Washington, Wyoming, and then Northern Colorado for a mega camp. And he's been busting his ass and looks good. And I can't wait to see him go out there and lay it on some of these boys. So it's going to be badass.
No doubt.
Love it, man.
Matt, much love. We'll see you next week.
Big Matt.
Peace.
Peace.
Chad, we're going to do a quick 3-minute break, man. Don't you go nowhere. When we come back, we got a loaded show for you. More guests.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Black Eye. Big King Uncle Phil looking at.
We back in 3.
Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Because now kids are almost forced to go to a junior college to actually get noticed because of the NIL. What I'm hearing, and I don't have a kid that's playing high school football, is that now they're only recruiting other colleges. It's almost impossible to get recruited as a high school kid unless you're like a superstar, and they're basically feeding all those kids into junior college or community college before they'll even be on the NCAA 1A colleges. Is that correct, or can you school me on what's really happening, Coach?
Yeah, JUCO's kind of imploding because you no longer need to go. Now there's so many, you got 10,000 kids sitting in the transfer portal. Just for instance, UConn lost to Michigan in the finals last week, the NCAA. The next morning, less than 12 hours, there was 1,500 kids in the portal already. The portal is what's ruined the sport, not NIL. NIL is not what we intended it to be, in my opinion. It's pay to play is what it is. It's not NIL, name, image, and likeness. If it was, I'd be getting paid. It's pay to play. That's what it is. And the portal, if you stop the portal, you would force kids to compete again and drop their nuts and become men. But instead, you allow them to go and go hopping from school to school to school, and none of them are getting their degrees either. So you're really not student athletes either. We got to stop saying the word student athletes. This is pay to play. This is a band of mercenaries running around and looking for the easy way out, and that's what, unfortunately, is going to set them up for failure in life. Having said that, JUCO's imploding because you don't need to go anymore. What happens is they sit in the portal, and they think they're going to be the next big thing somewhere else. Instead of going to JUCO, grinding it out for a year or 18 months and getting re-recruited, they just sit in the portal and rot. And that's the problem. So JUCO's not getting the talent that I had or we used to have at that level. It's just not as talented as it was because players are sitting in this portal, and that's really ruining the sport. And high school football is becoming so under-recruited. Even with the COVID laws and rules with the GPA and you don't have to pass the SAT and the ACT because of COVID, another COVID rule, it still didn't help because high school football, you're still not getting recruited because you're grabbing kids out of the portal now. So it's just eventually, though, Alex, it's going to bite them in the butt because that's your blood life. You're going to need high school and JUCO. Eventually, the numbers will run out. Right now, it's still, circulating with all these 131 Division I schools. If you multiply that by, let's just say, 100 on each team, if you want to calculate walk-ons or red shirts or gray shirts or what have you, which they're trying to eliminate walk-ons as well, which is crazy, you're going to have some numbers eventually dissipate, and you're going to have to get back into high school and JUCO. The problem will be, Alex, you won't have any talent at the JUCO level anymore because you've already ran it so thin. So there's going to be a problem. I don't think you can get the pace back in the tube on this one. They're going to have to start all over, and I think that's going to even make this thing even step it. So we're going to be set back even further because are you going to tell Alex, hey, you can't get paid now, man. We're going to stop. But your boy got paid $5 million for the last 3 years. Nah, it's not going to be that easy.
Shaun King Black Ice is in the motherfucking building, man. My big homie, man. Another year around the sun, man. God is good, man. How was your weekend, Shaun?
Full of a couple surprises, all pleasant. Yeah.
All pleasant.
Yeah.
We got for you, man. Speaking of surprises right now, on your day, during your segment. JB, you want to lead it in?
Yeah, we got a surprise. Our main man, a real Super Bowl champs, joining us early to pop in. Utah legend, who's actually viral right now on everybody's account because he said some shit, and I want to hear Shaun King's take on what E-Dub had to say about Bryce Underwood. Our main man, Super Bowl champ, E-Dub, Eric Weddle.
E-Dub!
What up, boys?
Hey, old school right here. Old school right here. Yeah, old school right here.
I've been out of the loop, man. What's been going on this weekend, man?
You've been out the loop.
I just been in the cut, like taking care of the high school kids, and before I know it, like I'm everywhere. I feel like
you won the Super Bowl again.
Hey, and I mean it, man. I'm living a dream. No one can take me off my dream, babe. So
yeah,
it's just crazy. Everyone wants to hear, like, that conversation was like 35 minutes about 98% of everything else and then that 1.5 minute
that clip. That's Smitty. That's what Smitty and them do.
And what's crazy is Big Matt and Bailey, like, hey, I'm all about love and helping people out, but they kind of did me dirty with that. But so let me just give some context because everyone
called Matt out. He was just on.
Nah, Big Matt, it's all good. It's all love. I really don't care at the end of the day, but my context does matter, and so we got to talking about Utah, the change of coaching staff, and then Michigan, and I've been on numerous times saying what the job Coach Witt's going to do there, and the staff, and the relationships I have there. So people are just like really clueless and don't have any idea what I'm about. And really, like, my mind goes a million different ways at the early moments. At any case, and honestly, like, I was talking about Michigan, and out of all the trips, we went on 9 spring visits, okay? And out of all the 9 places, Michigan was probably one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive, just institutions, resources, facilities, backing, like, support. You can go on and on and on. And then immediately I thought, what stood out the most when I went there? We're talking about Michigan, and I thought the level of QB play was not what I expected from my standard of QB play. And then immediately I was like, don't be surprised if he gets benched. And so people say, oh, he can't throw. I say, when I say he can't throw, it means he's not accurate. When I say he can't play quarterback, it means he doesn't play the quarterback position very well. Okay, and people know that who study ball and know quarterback play, like, they understand what I meant. Can the guy throw and is talented and this, that, and that? Of course, like, we're not dumb, but also from what I saw from 2 games last year live, Oklahoma and USC. Okay, they went 9-4. They beat nobody good. Okay, the 4 losses were to good teams. I went to spring ball and I saw some things that I was saying, man, like, if Gage did some of this stuff, those are fileable offenses. Okay. And so, like, that's just me. I kind of know what I'm talking about. I see what I'm seeing. Are they coaching him up? Of course. Are they going to try to get him the best he can? Of course. Hopefully, honestly, I would hope that he could care less about what people like me think. But if he does, go prove me wrong. Okay, go prove me wrong. But then I think about every other place we went, and I said, man, he is behind the 8 ball of all these other quarterbacks. And so spring ball goes, he doesn't look very well in the spring game. I hear comments after comments about the other kid. I don't even know his name. And I just said, don't be surprised, because Coach Witt, they want to run the football. They want to play great defense. Okay, they don't want to turn the ball over. Okay, and so if he's not playing up to the standard, then don't be surprised. Okay, and at the end of the day, for all these people out there that want to give their opinion, that's cool. We can go back and forth, but they're getting paid. Okay, and they're professionals at this point. Okay, and so we as ex-pros, I coach my son as if I coach a pro. Okay, there is a standard to what my expectation is. So if you can't handle that, then you're in the wrong profession. You're in the wrong business. Okay, and so hopefully it proves me wrong. We'll see. I don't take anything back. I say what I say. I stand on business, and you can agree or disagree. But again, it's a great example. Okay, and why I tell kids, okay, to not care or pay attention to people on the outside, because they don't understand. They don't know what is going on. They don't know the work. And for people out there that are wishing death on my kids and saying this, that, and the other,
fucking crazy, ain't it?
You ain't gonna phase me, baby. You ain't gonna get me. You're not gonna get my family. You're not gonna get my friends, because I am living a dream. My dream is 100%, 24/7, 365. Okay, so that's all. I mean, we could talk. We could go.
They don't understand about walking in your effervescence. they don't understand about.
I mean,
I love that E-Dub energy right now. My data's got better.
I'm like, I listen. Just like to Matt's point, everyone has to apologize after giving an opinion. I'm not apologizing for nothing. Like, I see what I see. I didn't see high level QB play. Now, they could either get better. Listen, I was critical of Utah last year, Devin Dampier. What did he do? He went back this offseason and went to work, and he's going to be better this year. Is him and I relationship, like, not cool? Like, no, I support him. But at the end of the day, I see what I see. And these fans get all out of whack. Like, I can literally ruin millions of people's day because I said their quarterback can't play quarterback. Like, that's really the bigger issue in all of this.
Talk your shit, man. See, here's what I love about sports media. It does evolve. Like, Becky Hammond might have started like the evolution of standing on business. Like, she said what she said. She said, if the Knicks don't agree with it, prove me wrong. Right? Bryce Underwood,
easy it does.
That E-Dub was out of line with what he said, go prove him wrong.
Straight up.
That's the thing now. Like,
you don't think
opinion, speak your opinion, and then if the people you're talking about they disagree, then go prove it wrong.
That's simple.
It doesn't. It goes back like you think there wasn't every day that people said I couldn't play, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. Yeah, like it's
too white.
It's every day. It's every day. So you could either let it consume you and let it manage and micromanage your whole life, or let it fuel you and motivate you. Like, and then to the people, like, if you think the coaches and the organization at Michigan would have any bearing of my opinion on how they recruit Gage, you're out of your mind. Okay? They're going to recruit any player that can help their program win games, regardless of their parents or what they say. So that's just another fact. Like, they know at the end of the day, people that know me, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna say what I want to say. I could be wrong. It's all good. But you want me in your corner. I do know that. You want me in your foxhole.
Hey, JB, one more thing for E-Dub that I love about what he said. Bryce Underwood need to hear that. Bryce, you do need to get better throwing the ball. And indirectly, because I don't think this is who E-Dub was talking to, Coach Winningham has one major weakness. He's too loyal to his quarterback. Like, he stayed with some very average, mediocre quarterbacks at Utah for way too long. So you know what? This gives him an opportunity now because it's already in the stratosphere. If Bryce Underwood ain't performing up to that, what, are you making $5 a year? And the other kid is playing better? I love it, boy. The truth don't have emotions. It's just the truth. Sometimes people need to hear it.
And I listen, for people out there that say I'm out of line or I don't know what I'm talking about, go watch him practice, go watch him play, and then see if I'm out of line on thinking that. Remember, when I think of quarterback play, okay, I say this. How many times I've been on the show for 3-4 years now? Yeah. I critique quarterbacks harder than any other position because my expectation is you either good enough to win a Super Bowl or you're not. In the NCAA, you're either good enough to get in the playoff and win a championship or you're not. For my son, you're either good enough to lead us to a championship or you're not. And if you're not, you got major flaws and we're going to correct it. So, you know, like those things, the criticisms, this, that, and the other, like, that's who we are. We're built off criticism. We're built off what I need to improve on. I don't get sensitive. I don't get like, oh, he's saying this, that, and the other. Like, use it to motivate you because obviously you're not there yet. So go be great.
Go shut me up. Go show me that yeah, go prove it.
Yeah. And at the end, like, am I going to be watching Michigan at all this year? No. Am I going to be tuning in to what they're doing? No. Okay, but I'm going to one game as of right now. It's Ohio State, Michigan, so I'll see them live in action, and we'll see what happens. But I don't lose sleep over anything, guys. I don't. I've been through it. I've given my all. I'm just trying to help kids, and if people want to like get all out of whack and have their whole day ruined because of what I say, then that's more indicative on your life and your happiness, not mine.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. You put it great because I'm just like, this guy plays safety against the elite of the elite quarterback, and yet he can't critique quarterbacks. This shit blows my mind. And then Shaun and I have always talked about just the underdeveloped quarterback right now in this landscape that we face. Like I've been saying it for forever, how bad quarterback play is, but I'm the one that
that's what I said afterwards. Like, of course, Bailey and Matt clip it so they get the views, and that's all good. But I went on like another minute and explained my expectation for quarterbacks, and I didn't see that in him. And of course, like everyone wants to spin it the way they want to spin it, but at the end of the day, like he has to improve for them to win a championship. If he doesn't, they're going to lose. He's
clearly a freak in
any
talent.
quarterback.
We know he's a freak, and Shaun and I have talked about him in particular before. Like we know he's a freak, but let's look at the still picture that we have. I mean, look at his mechanics alone. They're horrible. Like he's a freak, and he's only 18, 19 years old. I get it. He better be throwing a screen there, Shaun.
But
goddamn.
That's not an excuse in today's landscape, guys. Like,
no, you're right. Yeah.
It does not matter. If he's on the field, the expectation is to play at a high level, especially at a school like Michigan. Like,
if you're getting paid, right, E-Dub? There's no more excuse about your 18, 19.
Here's what's great about what Weddle said, JB. You can take Bryce Underwood name out of this. Sam Levitt, Lenore Sellers, Dante Moore, Archman. It's not one returning quarterback. They're talking about how great this upcoming class is. It's not one returning quarterback that don't got major question marks because of inconsistency.
Yeah.
So all of y'all got to go out there and put a whole season together of playing above average football. Like that, you're talking to all of them. There's not one returning guy that you look at and you're like, boy, look at him. I'm willing to bet it all on him. Like some of them got talent, all of them inconsistent.
Yeah, I for one of the comments, like some of the places that the quarterback play stood out. The Duke transfer that's at Miami is gonna light it up this year.
Oh yeah, Darren Mitchell. That's Tulane shit.
Yeah.
That's Tulane shit.
It was impressive to watch. Malachi Tony, wow. Okay. Ohio State, Julian saying like it's just, man, it was clean. It was efficient. The ball's not touching the ground. Like everyone. Like I don't have to explain myself, but Oklahoma quarterback looked good. The Cal quarterback looked efficient and clean and great release. UCLA with Nico, I think it was probably like 60-40. 60% was really good. 40% was like holding on the ball too much and run around. But when he's on, he's on. So it's like I could go on and on. BYU with Bear, like they were like the first week of spring ball. He was probably same thing, 70-30 of good play, bad play, but he already, he's had but the backups, my point with the backups with Gage, I was saying in the backups, Gage would be competing for backups at some of these places, not for the starters. Like, give me a break. Like, no one's that dumb. But some of these backups, I was like, Gage, you're better than these guys. Maybe not talent-wise. And again, like, everyone's like, oh, he's not going to play quarterback, this and that. Like, I'm a realist, okay? And what did I do? I sat down with my son, and I said, listen here, man. You have goals, you have aspirations, okay? You have dreams of getting to the league. Not just getting there, but to play for a decade, right? And the probability of that happening at quarterback, like, you're a really good – do I think you could be a really good college quarterback? I do. Do I think you could have a career in the NFL? I don't. I don't think you have the arm talent. I think that you have some limitations. But at DB, I think the sky's the limit for you, babe. But that's a dad being honest with his son and not filling him with a bunch of BS. Okay, so for people out there saying like he can't do this, he can't do that, he knows what he is. He's already had that tough conversation with me. Okay, so you're not gonna get at him and his mentals. Like, he's straight.
Hey, E-Dub, I love it. And I talked to Will Hall on Friday, the head coach at Tulane. We're willing to let Gage play quarterback, DB, baseball, basketball.
Yeah, I mean it's good, man. It's good. Like I hope I could be an example of creating some controversy and standing on it, but also not letting it affect you. Okay, because too oftentimes these young kids live their world around what people say on social media. These people have no clue what's going on. Okay, they're fans. Yeah, we need them. I appreciate them as employing me and making me so I could play football for a living. But I'm not wasting 1 second on if they like me or not, or if they think I'm out of pocket or this and that. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, that's cool. We could have honest conversation like we're doing right now, but don't take it like way south, like I'm some crazy CTE individual that doesn't know what you're talking about. Like, come on now, that just shows you what you're all about.
Yeah.
No, JB, you gotta clip what E-Dog just said.
I know.
There's a lot of it's a lot of parents out there.
JB ain't gonna clip it, but he gonna cut the whole 7 and post it on YouTube.
Well, I don't know. I was saying that so your mind don't work as fast as the other 3 people on the screen. He just like kind of got like a low key beef with Bailey and how Bailey clip shit. So that's
well, let me defend Bailey real quick. I was waiting for it either side. Bailey and Matt did not clip that.
I'm just joking.
Clipper. No, I'm just talking. I'm talking to E-Dub. The Clippers, they went in soon as it was posted. They just went in and cut it themselves. So that's why it became viral. A lot of times,
clipping guys now. E-Dub. We got guys.
Yeah. These people like Muhammad saying hating on my son. That you probably don't have a son, first of all, and second, you have no clue how to parent because you're filling your kids with unfulfilled dreams or aspirations. You're setting them up for failure. You got to be a realist with them and tell them this is what they need to do to improve. This is what they need to do. But at the end of the day, this is your journey. I'm just laying out what paths are going to get you there. Okay, but don't slight my parenting. I got a girl graduating and going to BYU, and I got a son coming up, and I got 2 girls after that. I'm a high school coach trying to give back to the community. Man, I'm living the dream. Like
I ain't seen E-Dub since the damn NFC Championship game. He came back on fire today.
Hey, Muhammad, go make us a sandwich, goddammit.
Yeah. Fucking alien head. So it's crazy right now that these cats say this. They don't have no resume. They have absolute zero film. And I've been posting on Twitter, E-Dub, or on Instagram. I say, hey, because they're hating on, DJs, pops, and all this. And I'm like, listen, do you have a son in the NFL? Yes or no? It's real fucking simple. I said, do you have film? Do you have film of yourself? I don't have film, but I know he was average. So if you don't have film, your point to me, if you don't have film yourself, your point about watching film means diddly shit to me.
Yeah, I mean, just last week, I'm in meetings with my boys, and I'm pulling up 2012 film of running a fire zone of how it's supposed to be ran in the NFL. Like, I don't do it to puff out my chest. I do it because there's a way to coach it, there's a way to teach it, and then to enforce it, right? And so everyone can have their own opinion, and it's all good, okay? But I'm not going to apologize for an opinion that I think could be right. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Time will tell. And let's talk about some of these trades that may happen or may not.
Hold on, E-Dub, because E-Dub gave us a lot of coaches.
Sean, hurry up.
Hurry up, Sean.
Shut up.
Sean, take your time. Take your time, Sean. It's our show.
It's a lot of coaches that consume this show. E-Dub just gave y'all a gem. JB, I used to do this all the time. Anytime I was installing something, I showed the NFL version of how it's ran.
You showed the film?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. These kids have first of all, it's like talking to a fucking retard. So I'm not going to sit here and talk to some fucking guy on Instagram who's never even watched film or doesn't even have a clue what fucking hash the ball's on. And I'm going to sit here and talk about fucking football with these clowns, but yet they know what it takes to get a son to an NFL roster. Like, it blows my mind. E-Dub, the audacity of these nobodies, I call them, that have done nothing in their life for nobody else blows my mind. I'm embarrassed for them. I feel embarrassed, like they have no shame. E-Dub, you imagine me and you waking up and, man, you ain't shit at that sales job. Like, and we've never done it, and we're just sitting there critiquing the shit out of this guy who couldn't sell a GMC truck to fucking nobody, and yet we're out here talking shit about him. Like, that's what I feel like. It's an embarrassment. Like, these guys come out and talk shit about, like, if they know what we do. It blows my mind. I'm embarrassed for them, but that's the name of the game now, I guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, this platform is given anyone access at any point to communicate and talk at a level that you may have or may not. And but again, that's cool. I don't get bent out of shape when people want to talk shop and
E-Dub, you know what happens? E-Dub liked my shit. Eric Weddle liked my comment. He won the Super Bowl, and I told him that his son was shitty, and he liked my comment. That's what gets him going. That's what these motherfuckers. Oh man. Anyway,
that's why I know him, man, and that's why
you
we're going to the
all.
next topic and talk about this big news. E-Dub brought this up. Some trade talk, man. We're hearing about some movement going on. With, obviously AJ Brown, Patriots.
Just give us the groundbreaking shit.
Myles Garrett. I'm hearing some Rams talk there. I'm just gonna pass the ball over to E-Dub and kind of get his overall thoughts on just some of the rumors that are out here.
Here's the question. Here's the question for everyone, because I know everyone. It's been. I think I woke up at like 4:30 and it was already on Twitter, which is crazy. Do you do it if you're the Rams? Do you give up 2 first-round picks and a player, regardless of who the player is, for Myles Garrett? Yes or no? What do you guys think?
Absolutely.
I'm going to say no because it looks like a reactionary decision to appease McVay and Stafford after drafting a quarterback in the first round.
E-Dub, cook them. Go ahead, go.
Okay,
I'm not gonna entertain the macro take the micronism of Shaun King on this take is unbelievable.
Very micro, like Shaun. I expected way more out of you.
Yeah, let E-Dub cook you. Go.
Yeah, disappointing.
I mean, if you have the opportunity, which seems like they do, to get the reigning defensive player of the year under contract. I go like this, like you have good young pieces. Are they Myles Garrett? No. You're gonna have to pay those pieces. Why not just get Myles Garrett and pay him? Now you got a safeguard with drafting the quarterback for when staff's done, that you're able to make this type of move. Understand we're gonna go win the Super Bowl this year, next year, however many years. And then you're going to be able to reload the roster around a rookie quarterback on a rookie salary. So we'll see if it happens. I'm all for it. I think it would be a huge get of a player of that caliber, and it's right up the alley of how the Rams work. But again, like on the other side, like Shaun's case, to potential first-round picks, late first-rounders, building depth on your roster, like I can see that too. But I'm in for it. We'll see if it happens.
So just hypothetically,
Cleveland is completely like, and I don't get offended by this word, retarded if they do that pick. I would make Puka Nacua have to be a component of it. Like I'm gonna give up Myles Garrett for 2 picks that are probably gonna be between 26 and 32.
But that's not realistic though. They're not giving up Puka, so it's basically the conversation is closed.
Well, it's going to be closed.
And you're not going to take a player. You're not going to lose a DN and replace him with a wideout. You're going to go get Verse.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest.
My thing is for Cleveland, why not? Myles Garrett don't want to be there.
Exactly.
Okay. This is the world of your best players are disgruntled. You trade them. Okay. Instead of making them play. So why not get a haul for him and give Monken a real chance to build this team for the next 5 years?
Include Verse in a trade, like that would kind of be
large. Do I think they would?
Returns. Like you get Garrett to put him and pair him with Verse.
Yeah, right? But you still have B. Young. You still have those interior. The problem right now is you're going to have 4 guys that are going to have to get paid. Okay, with Young, with Fisk, with Turner, and then Verse in 2 years. So you have to, divvy up who do we want to prioritize, who not. Like, I love me some Verse, I do, but I think he's a little bit
stiff.
Okay, yes, stiff and limited to be the upper echelon pass rushers of the league, right? Like, he's great against the run, like core team guy. Like, yes, I would re-sign him, but I would re-sign him at like if the going rate is $45 million for the best, I'm trying to sign him at like 30, right, or 25, like. I want him, but I'm not going to pay top dollar for him because, again, like I was told that I wasn't that good of a player, so I get it. It kind of hurts. But at the end of the day, like you're building a team, a roster, you have to pick and choose who you want. And if you don't think that ceiling is high enough to pay him, and you have a chance to pay an established guy already, it's kind of hard not to do it.
To your point, 2 years you can't pay him anyway, and he leaves anyway, you get nothing for it. It doesn't make sense. So if you're not going to pay him the dollars you're talking and you don't think he's worth that dollar, you might as well go get the guy that is worth the dollar right now.
Y'all are looking at this through a California prism. If I'm Cleveland, there's no way I'm doing a deal with the Rams if I can do a deal with the Eagles. The picks are probably going to be in the same.
I don't think the Eagles are in it. I think that's all smoke.
That's what the report said. The report said the Eagles were offering A.J. Brown and the draft pick call.
But the guy that played for the team is telling you they're not in it.
Well, I'm just reading what the report
You're not listening.
Yeah. I don't
Super
think
champion.
The Super Bowl champion for the Rams.
I don't think. I think another interesting point.
Best friends with Sean McVay.
Another interesting point.
Best friend with Snead.
From the media in Cleveland. He hasn't even been in the building. He hasn't met the coaching staff. So it makes you think like something may has been already planned a while ago.
So what are you saying? That you think this is like it could happen here? Because it's June 1st today. AJ Brown. All right, let me transition real quick, E-Dub. We got to come back to this whole Myles Garrett thing, but can I go back to AJ Brown? If he were to go to the New England Patriots today, I see this having a hiccup because to me, the Dirty Diana story that broke this a long time ago, it's a bad look for the New England Patriots after all this on Mike Vrabel. Is this a thing? I've talked to Willie McGinnis, I've talked to Neek, I've talked to other guys, and they're like, dude, I don't know. It's going to be – I'm wondering if other teams get in this now because of the backlash they might take if they do pull this inevitable trade that everybody already is foregone concludes that this is going to happen. Do you think this happens still, or is there going to be a hiccup?
I think it happens. I think it happens if they want it to happen. Okay, if they don't, they don't. Like the attention and the bad
doesn't matter. Huh?
Newspaper clippings, like it doesn't matter if they feel AJ Brown can help them, which Vrabes has an infatuation with AJ and their prior relationship. Well, he's a heck of a player. Like, say again, Shaun.
They were at Tennessee, right?
Yeah. And everyone thinks like, hey, AJ's maybe coming on the down, but man, like when they feed him the ball, he still gets open, he still snags that ball, he's still great after the catch. So really, like, is he falling off a little bit? I don't know. I think they know. I think if you make this trade, they know better than not. And to get Drake May a potential like dude, I mean, that helps their team. It helps the quarterback. It helps morale. Like. I mean, I don't know. It happens.
What if I said, if I was AJ Brown, I would go to my agent and say, why would you trade me from the black Jalen Hurts to the white Jalen Hurts? Because the last time I saw Drake May, I mean, people like just give Drake May all of this credit and credence. Like, I don't know how good Drake May is, goddamn it, and shit. So I mean, one of AJ's biggest problems in Philly is he don't think Jalen can consistently get him the ball. I ain't convinced Drake May's a huge upgrade.
Well, I would say to counter that, Josh McDaniels is a 10 times better coordinator to find ways to get AJ Brown the ball, more so than anyone at Philly the last few years. So it's a good point. This is a big year for Drake to see who he really is. Those last two playoff games weren't very good throughout the season. They didn't play a very hard schedule, but it is the NFL, and you still have to go do it. You still have to make those throws. So I'm not going to harp too much on the season he had. It was an impressive season, but those last couple of games, playoff games, really stood out against tough competition. So he's got, like most guys, you play your season, you look back at the entire scope of what you need to improve on, you go to work. That's what pros are.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Any other trades you see coming down? I mean, OBJ is working out with the Giants, not a trade, but there's a lot of movement going on with everything.
That's your guy right there. Huh? Yes, that's what a guy.
Oh.
Odell?
Odell.
Yeah, you see him playing again?
No. I mean, And not that he can't play. It's just once you're out of the league, it's tough to get back in, right? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, can he run? Can he do what he needs to do?
Stay healthy.
When's the last time he played? Yeah, like I don't. Do they even need him? Do they want him?
He played flag football the other day. Yeah.
Everything going on with the Giants, like, you got your teammates calling each other out for doing stuff that then you're not gonna keep that in house. That right there. Before I go, because I got a charity event, Andre Reed's charity golf event. I'm going to. Shout out to Andre Reed.
Shout out to Andre Reed, man.
Light skin, good hair. I said.
Man, I work with her. She do PO. I worked with him before.
Yeah, he's one of the best. So I'm gonna go out and support him and his foundation. It's wild to me that in today's era, instead of going it's a direct correlation to the cell phones and the social media, that you don't go to the guy that you're in a locker with right next to each other and voice, man, hey man, like I feel some kind of type of way that I saw you on TV with Trump, man. Like Trump, I don't really mess with Trump. Like, well, tell me about that. Like, well, how did it come about? Hey, I'm Jackson. Hey, like my family's been in politics. We're Republican. I had the opportunity. They reached out to my family, and I was able to introduce them. Like, yeah, like I vote for Trump, but like there's some things I don't really agree with. There's a lot that I do, but we're teammates. We're boys. Like we work out together. Like I've had you over my house. Like just because you saw me up there, now you think of me in some type of way. I'm confused. Okay, yeah, we're cool. Hey, it's all good, but like that's how, Shaun, is that not how it goes? We talk about anything and everything in the locker room.
JB, I said this is verbatim.
But for some reason, in today's landscape, you need to go out in front of the whole world to say you don't agree with your teammate. Like, wow, I don't understand.
I think Sean Merriman tweeted out the best thing I've seen so far. He said, basically, he's like, and this motherfucker kept this tweet up. Sean Merriman wrote that about Abdul after he kept it up for a whole night, and he was like, dog, are you kidding me? You're not talking to him in private? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and then to get up there in the news conference, like,
double down, right?
Stand up.
I don't. Yeah, like, it's just like when you generalize a group of people in that light, it's never good, right? You're basically saying anyone that voted for Trump is a bad person who's a racist. Like, that's what you're saying.
Right.
And that's just not the case. There's great people, good people on both sides that you may not agree with some thing, but you still have over to your house and their family. Like, half of my uncles and aunts are Democrat, and half of them are Republicans. So it's like, it's just crazy that you could be so nearsighted and not think about the bigger picture and then double down on it. I don't know, like how someone didn't pull them aside and be like, yo, what are we doing?
I'm with you. I don't get it. It blows my mind. I don't know. But man, good luck. Go kill it.
Shaun, what were you gonna say?
It's two things that I just feel like the conversation is useless. Politics and religion.
No doubt. That's why you don't talk about it.
You're never gonna change the other person's mind. They're never gonna change your mind. It just creates friction. Like, motherfucker, I believe how I believe. That ain't got nothing to do with us going out here on Sunday trying to win football games.
I think Brandon Jacobs, E-Dub, not to cut you out, former Giant and JUCO legend. I know him. You know him well. He was like, dog, fuck all this. We don't care. We went out and smacked each other's head, the opponent's face in. We had disagreements in our locker room. We were brothers on that field. We bled, cried, and shared together. And that's the bottom line. And he wrote that. And he's not a Trump guy. He wrote that. And that's fact.
Yeah, because like at the end of the day, like, you know me for who I am. You know me for my actions. You know for how I treat people, not who I circle in the black dot once every 4 years. Like,
yeah,
it's just but it's hopefully I don't know, man. It sucks for both guys, but man, like, again, you didn't see any of this going on the other side, and rightfully so. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point. it shouldn't matter if you go support somebody or not. It's that you're doing. Like you can do whatever you want, but you can't get like.
I'm Jewish. I'm Jewish, E-Dub. I've been dealing with it my whole life.
Hey, I still love. It's all love, baby.
You're Jewish.
No comment.
E-Dub.
All right, bro.
Enjoy, Andre.
All right, then, love you, man.
I see you.
Peace.
Belly fucked you over, him and Matt. All right, man. Last 20 minutes, man. 15 with Shaun King,
That
man.
Clipper, that cat that he's already got like 12 videos live from today's show.
This
motherfucker.
We're never gonna. So I came to the realization, JB, we're never gonna reach the pinnacle of our show because when we have guests like this, and he's not even a guest, he's like a third guy at this point, who continues to not fix mistakes, who continues to allow mediocrity. He's gonna make us continue to be mediocre, and that's why it took so long to get to 100K. Because this example right here.
First of all, it happens every time we 4-box and we go back.
And that whose problem is that?
Whose problem is that?
Go.
It's something in the fucking StreamYard. It ain't my shit.
Can't anyone
Figure it
answer.
out. Shaun, I got some bad news for you. I don't know if you watching the show earlier. Did you know that Lauren Collins was in Vegas for about a week and did not hit you up for your birthday weekend?
I was proud how she handled that.
You're proud how you handled that.
Smitty, how are you taking that?
I'm gonna take it like that. I take it like he's saying she lied to her. She actually did spend time with him, and she tried to keep it low key and not tell. That's how I took it. How'd you take it, JB?
The game's a game.
Shouty.
Happy birthday, Shaun King.
you see, she had her iced coffee this morning.
Yeah, I didn't like that part of it because it does kind of that's a like
correlation,
a weird
like
correlation, weird fucking correlation.
And she came on the show and she was like, "Man, I'm tired, loaded, long weekend." She did say that verbatim.
To be loved. What a
I don't like it. I don't like it.
To be loved.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't like it. But anyway.
Well, Malik Neighbors was appearing at his teammate Brian Burns' celebrity softball game Saturday night in Pomona, New York, and took part in all the scheduled activities from dodgeball to the home run derby to the game itself. And head coach John Harbaugh recently told reporters that Neighbors is working through his recovery from ACL surgery, a process that also included a cleanup on his knee several weeks ago. I mean, there's video. You see the video here. They're just having fun. He's great knee bend. I mean, he's running around, hopping around, jumping and skipping, throwing the ball around. No limitations at all. Just thoughts here.
Well, Shaun left again, so I didn't even know.
I mean, every time we bring a video or picture in, it's on to see. Every time we flip it, so we basically can't do no more videos or pictures while Shaun is in.
So what are we saying here?
We're saying that
this guy's
a few weeks
faking
ago, head coach said he's working through injury as if like we don't know his timetable, when he'll be back, etc. But then the video came out, him at his homie's celebrity game. I guess he's running around, dodgeball, running to base, and they're saying like this motherfucker look healthy. Is what they're saying. I'm watching it right now though. He ain't going full speed. He going 65 miles, 65%.
But should he be out there playing this type of shit?
I mean, the doctor. I mean, optically, no. But is he really like as an athlete, JB? You know how to like do enough to get the job done, but not really put yourself in harm's way. Let's be all the way 1,000.
I gotta be honest though.
Say it.
Shaun, I would love to ask E-Dub and Shaun this question, but I'm gonna ask Shaun because he played.
This mother, if he do this one more time, take it.
Stop showing the video, Bailey. Obviously, this fucking thing don't work.
You can't show the video, Bailey.
Can't show the video with them.
Don't keep showing it.
So, Shaun, you hear me?
Now,
can I ask you a question? Back in the day, under contract, when you're with a team, I was going to ask E-Dub this because of this video of Malik Neighbors. And I remember it used to be in baseball literature and football literature back in the day. There was things in there that said you could not jet ski, motorbike, fucking do all these extracurricular things in the off season. If you did, you were in harm's way to lose some sort of money, right? Or guaranteed or something like that. This to me doesn't seem very smart because it's like a normal guy out here playing softball, Smitty. He's not acting as if he's a guy going into a very promising young career of an NFL team, recovering from a major injury, very serious to me that this number one priority is the Giants and the fucking future of your fucking contract. To me, it's like, I'm just out here chilling like I'm just a regular Joe. You're not a regular Joe, homie.
But he is supporting his teammate on the positive side.
Yeah, but I could be there. I could be there, though, and not do anything because I'm fucking recovering from a major injury that our teammates should know, right? Like, that's the crazy part. I got to, like, just be out there like E-Dub's going to the golf tournament right now. Just be there, homie. Like, you got to have to do that is not a good look. I'm just going to tell you right now. And the Giants right now, it seems like a snowball is happening because Harbaugh went from, okay, Harbaugh was up there with Trump. Then you got the Lawrence Taylor thing. Then you got this fucking Abdul Carter wanting Lawrence Taylor's number, but then Lawrence Taylor's a Trumper, and you come out and talk shit, and now, and then Harbaugh's now not talking about it. And Jackson Dart, and then he's standing on business. It seems like fucking a lot of shit's going on in New York right now before the season even gets going. And first year head coach John Harbaugh taking over this organization. It seems like a lot of shit's happening in New York.
They might win 6-7 games, and that's it.
And the fucking Knicks are in the finals does not help things.
The Knicks is rolling. The Giants is trolling. I don't even know.
It's good for New York, but it's bad for the Giants, homie, because the Giants now got to shit or get off the pot, especially with these Knicks going the way they're playing right now. So the Giants are the New York is known for football. Let's be honest. We know Knicks are big time, and we know Yankees are king. But New York is a sports town just like the LA. You got major great teams. The Yankees, more championships in baseball in the history. NFL, the Giants got Super Bowls. Fucking the Knicks got championships. Yeah. Like, this is a town that you expect your football team to win in. And if they can't figure this out, Shaun, I'm just telling you, this is a bad first year for Harbaugh. Not that it's his fault. I'm just saying it's a lot of shit on his plate right now, and he's taking in a lot of shit.
Should have stayed.
Well, they're young. It all revolves around young players. They're different now. All of these were NIL guys coming from college. What we're not going to do, though, is highlight the brother. And I wasn't at the softball game, but the report said that Scotty played in the game as well and did a backflip.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, call it out. I don't know shit about any of this. So
I'll run down and have that because you're right.
The report said that Scotty played too.
We got a racing production team. I told you this.
The language in the contract, to your first question, I think it pertains to if you're healthy and you get injured doing some crazy shit, they can void the contract. I don't know how it is applicable if you have a existing football injury, which both Scotty and Neighbors got hurt with the Giants.
Not to cut you off, who's the baseball player that got fucked up on the jet ski and hit the goddamn and fucked his year off, and he just got paid like $280 million. I think Tatis or one of them Padres, remember? A couple years ago. He fucking racing a jet ski or something and fucked up his and remember he was still demanding all the money and shit. What's his name? Fernando Tatis, wasn't it? It was one of those big name guys in San Diego. But anyway,
Tatis got suspended for steroids or something.
Okay,
I remember Terrell Suggs towards Achilles in 2012 playing basketball.
Well, shit, we've seen. That's why they can. But here's this point. Here's Scatterboo right here. So fuck him. I'm gonna talk shit about him too.
Please do.
At the end of the day, to me, this is all again back to the Giants. Oh, Fernando Tatis was a dirt biking incident. That's right, a dirt biking incident. This is all bad luck on the New York Giants. Tell me your young best talent, to Shaun's point. You got a quarterback that just did the Trump thing that's taking heat. Scatterboo's injury got hurt at the end of the year after a great energetic fucking season that had them going. And now Malik Neighbors off an injury they're all playing this in this game. And I know Harbaugh's over there like, fuck, what did I get into?
Hey, Scotty looked chunky too. See the back flip in the air?
All that power on his leg.
He's fully healthy.
Yeah, he got to be fully healthy.
To me, he's fully healthy then.
If they win, though, like to flip what you said, if they go out here and win 12 games, makes like a fucking NFC Championship game, it might be a documentary about this team, the young Giants.
I called it before the season. I called it before the season, obviously before the whole beef started with all this shit. But I said they're the New England Patriots of last year. I think that's who they can be because I think Washington's down. I think the Eagles and Dallas are beatable now. They're not the team they were, I think, a couple years ago. Dallas still has a lot to prove. Obviously, they're not even a playoff team, but we know the Eagles are the team to beat in that division. I think the Giants, who beat the Eagles last year one time, I think the Giants are right in the mix of this thing. Can they win the division? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they could be a team like New England last year.
It's open,
and their schedule's not their favorable schedule. So
hey, let's speak on it too. Shout out to Scatterbo. You don't see a lot of non-white male gymnasts doing backflips.
Not that size.
Right, like the brothers, like you go to any, like for those of you that don't get outside, like,
and usually they're skill players, Shaun, right? Not no fucking 240-pound fucking running back.
Yeah. We had about 12 guys, like when I was in South Florida, and we would go on away games, and these mofos would damn near put on a fucking Olympic performance. They with the equipment on, but you don't really see a lot of white players that can. And this is pretty impressive now. I mean, this is no running start. This is just stop. Hey, that's pretty, and that's a flat landing. That's pretty impressive.
Flat-footed. That's like a flat foot 360.
These white athletes are making a comeback, man. I gotta shout out all the white athletes, man. We know what the Eagles are doing in their secondary, man, with the DBs. We understand.
No, I'm not
what
saying
CMC
they can't
is.
play the sport. I'm saying you don't normally see them backflipping.
No, I'm just saying they're rolling right now. The athleticism is, I don't know if they're getting shot up. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not gonna make any like allegations, but like their athleticism seems to be like improving in the last couple of years. So it's becoming alarming. I don't know. I mean, we see Arch Manning running around, look way different than any of his family, his dad, his uncle. None of them can do what he's doing. So where that athleticism come from, I don't know. It's like the whites are evolving right now, right in front of our eyes. So it's impressive to see, man. It's something that's just as brothers we got to keep our eye on.
Yeah, Bailey, I text you something. Put that in if you can. I got sent something.
Can we speak? Yeah. Can we speak on something that happened last week?
Please do.
Is Wemby not the most gifted 7-footer we've ever seen? Like we've never seen a 7-footer that can dribble, can run, can jump, can change direction, can shoot, can dunk, block shots. Like, God, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna start talking about he's top 5, top 10, but like for his size, we've never seen this genealogy for a guy that tall. Ever.
This what, Shaun?
This genealogy, dog. He's a fucking unicorn. I don't know how they put him together. But normally, like a dude that tall, you think of Yao Ming, Sean Bradley.
KD, you got to talk about a 7-foot shooter like that, though.
Yeah, but this guy's 7'4", though.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, though, like that's a 3-point specialist that's 7 foot. That you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
long.
for sure.
Long.
But KD don't have the game Wemby got. Now Wemby not as good a shooter as KD, but KD don't play no defense. He don't block no shots.
Well, no, he's not.
I go say he don't, but not to the clip of Wemby. Wemby's ridiculous on defense. Yeah, Wemby get like 10 blocks a game down there.
Against OKC, Wemby was bringing the ball up as the point guard. Starting the offense, running the pick and roll. I was like, what am I looking
Wemby, I've seen Wemby dribble, step back, and like knock it down and fall. When the 7'4" dude fall and then get back up, that's crazy. He's different, bro. He's different.
Hey, JB, they put a graphic up, JB. They compared the age of the San Antonio Spurs to the age of the Michigan Wolverines. You know the average age is exactly the same.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I know. Hey, listen, look at this, though. We got a little interesting tweet. Take a look at this.
Miles Garrett lost Sunset Boulevard open late taco stand. And this is Miles Garrett in the middle. He did not post this. No, it's AI.
That is not AI.
Miles did not post this, bro. I'm on Instagram right now. Miles did not post this.
You Rams guys are getting like the Lakers. Like y'all want to do everything every year to give like the LA teams the biggest advantage. Like now the Lakers got to get Giannis. Like, come on, man. The Rams got to get
the Lakers got to get rid of fucking LeBron. Fuck who they get. They got to get rid of that motherfucker.
Hey, see y'all be killing me. That's hilarious. They took a picture of him and like at a Koreatown or some shit, and they flipped it and made it LA. That's hilarious, homie. I thought it was real for a second. Look, that's the real deal. You can't see it that good. That's the real deal picture.
You know what Koreatown is, right?
Nah, but it's like Korea. This is Korea. Like he in Korea, I think.
In Koreatown, homie,
he
by
like
your
over
house.
there.
He right by your house.
He over there, homie.
He right there, right now, right now. He's on Prairie.
I don't live off Prairie, so I'm not really sure what that means. I live in like the Valley.
I'm saying though, what I'm saying is,
I live in Mo Valley.
He right now,
yeah,
he's over there by SoFi.
Really? Oh, okay. That's not close to me at all.
Huh?
That's not really close to me at all. I'm more so like Moreno Valley area, but I'm not really over in this area.
I get it, but I'm just saying I don't know where that is either. But it's funny, man. It's weird. Hey, real shit. Before we end this Merciless Monday, Shaun, your gut tells you what? Will Myles Garrett be a Ram? Yes or no?
No.
My gut says he is, Smitty. I think he's a Ram.
My gut, and I'm not looking at it from should the Rams do it. I'm looking at it from if I'm Cleveland. We were competitive at an elite level last year. Why would I get rid of our best player with the draft we just had and what we think we did in free agency for what's probably going to be super late first round picks? Like, that's just the only thing with me. Like, if you do this trade, like Cleveland's Rams picks are not going to be top 10, caliber picks. That's my only thing. It's not really. Of course, I'd love it for the Rams. If I'm the Rams, I'd do it 10 days out of 10.
Yeah, I disagree. I think you get rid of. I think Verse goes and you give up 2 picks, and I think that's what it is. I think Cleveland wants a guy that is at least younger that they're going to end up wanting to be there. This guy doesn't want to be there, so why not get rid of a disgruntled situation? And you got a first-year head coach there trying to revamp everything as far as offensively, and he's a guy that has to deal with a whole quarterback room situation. So, like, does he want to deal with both headaches? Why don't he just start over?
And I guess, JB, my only pushback is, and I know what E-Dub said about what he'd like Verse to take. Like, Verse is going to get a bigger contract probably than Garrett got because the market is the market.
But the thing is, you're going to get that. That's not due right now, though.
Yeah, but a year from now, Verse going to want to get paid.
Oh, of course. That's what I'm saying. I think
he's going to get paid because he's got production, he's got numbers, but he's not the player Myles Garrett is. Myles Garrett just signed an extension last year.
Yeah, but Verse has some limitations, let's be honest. And
that's what I'm saying. But you're going to have to pay him the same freight.
No, I don't think he's going to pay that. You're not going to. Nobody in their right mind is going to pay Verse Myles Garrett money, though, or even Max Crosby money.
JB, the NFL is not a dollar for dollar contract negotiation. The NFL is all about timing.
No, I get it. I get it. I know you're going to the. I know you're going to T. Higgins contract. I know you're going to. I get it. It's a market. It's what have you done for me lately? Market.
Jared Verse is probably going to be the highest paid defensive player in history when his contract is up. Not because he's anywhere close to being the best defensive player.
Right.
That's just how the cookie crumbles.
Serena Williams is returning to tennis, y'all. She's gonna be playing, I think, in the doubles this next week, whatever. So breaking news here came out this morning, man. The GOAT and women's tennis is making her way
she's
back.
Skinny as hell now. No,
she might as well go to pickleball.
No, she still got.
Nobody watches doubles.
Well, it's just the first thing, just to get her back warmed up, and then she'll get back into like the thing. So she's coming back. So
don't do it, Serena.
Do you bet on it?
No.
I
got homies that swear by it.
I thought you was a degenerate. I thought you bet on everything. I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, hell no. Segment powered by Underdog.
Yeah, I heard this in a minute. Okay.
Shaun, hell yeah, hell no. The NBA Finals will go 7 games. Go.
Hell no.
I'm gonna go.
What?
Knicks in 5.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm gonna go hell yeah 7.
I'm gonna go hell yeah 7. I agree though. I think King is on something I've been on. I think the Knicks are on a heater. Number 1. Number 2, their offense I think possesses. They cause some major problems for San Antonio. I'm gonna be honest. And I think the Knicks defense is better than you think. They're not as good, obviously, as these other teams, I think, when we talk about it. But I think that the Knicks play better defense. Brown, a head coach, a defensive-minded head coach, is going to have them playing. If Brunson plays out his mind like he's continued to do, and what he's doing at 6'1" or 2, you have to put it in the Allen Iverson, Zeke, Isaiah Thomas. You got to put it in some category. I think he's a very underrated dude, man. I'm just telling you right now, what Brunson's doing at that size in this league currently with these freaks walking around here with Chet and fucking and all these guys. I don't need to watch it. I just cooked you in all aspects. Go ahead.
Here's my reasoning, JB.
Say it.
Here's the problem with everything revolving around one team. For San Antonio, everything revolved around beating OKC. From the very, very beginning of the season, it was like, can anybody dethrone OKC? When that finally happens, I just think in sports, it's hard to emotionally get back to that pitch.
Mm-mm.
And you're running into a team that's playing better than everybody in the Knicks.
Long break, though. Long break.
Did I not say that San Antonio had good defense? What the fuck is this guy talking about? I know the Spurs got defense. Said the Knicks.
You said Knicks offense was so good that they're gonna have a hard.
They're gonna present problems that you don't think. I said the Knicks play better defense than you think they do. That's all I said. I didn't say the Spurs didn't have the better defense. You fucking idiot. But anyway,
man. Hat tip to the Spurs for winning, but you've got to also include, for context, OKC had no Jalen Williams and no AJ Mitchell. So that's a lot of production.
Well, for some of the games, yeah.
But most of it. Basically, Jalen played, one game and got hurt in that game, and AJ missed the last, 3 or 4. And right now the Knicks is healthy. I know Mitchell Robinson got a finger, but Mitchell Robinson more don't play that much.
Let me ask you, go ahead, JB. Sorry.
No, I just think I told Smitty before the show. I think Robinson has to be a key factor in this because his fouls are going to matter and how they use him up, so they don't use Towns too much on that. And then Towns perimeter savvy big as well.
And the Knicks beat the Spurs both times in the regular season for whatever that's worth.
It ain't worth nothing. So let me ask you this though, dude. Can you really see the Knicks holding that trophy up at the end? Just think about it. Close your eyes real quick. Can you see that though? The Knicks.
Yeah, they probably need to get the National Guard. Just put it on their schedule.
I think it's gonna be a repeat of what happened in 1999, homie.
The first time since Willis Reed?
Yep.
1973, last time they won. 99, last time they been there.
Phil Jackson, no.
99, they were there against the Spurs. And we know what happened there. That was Tim Duncan's first of his reign. He was age 22 years old, just like Wim was age 22. A lot of comparisons there. Very, very ironic.
To my point, Smitty.
Yeah.
Take all your little disposable income and put it on Knicks money line for Wednesday.
Oh, for game one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you then. So if I come here Thursday and I'm pissed off, but we all know why.
Or you get a day to cool off because I won't be on till Friday, but
we might bring you on early for that. Make sure y'all pay y'all rent today, y'all. Pay your rent, your mortgage the first. I'm gonna go take care of mine. I might pay mine on the 3rd. You get 3 days to kind of think about it.
BPS.
So make sure y'all take care of y'all bills, huh?
Is your money changing from now to the 3rd in your bank?
Maybe though, it's crazy.
No, maybe that's BPS. It's not. Pay it right now because the only thing is going to be maybe is you're going to have less money on the 3rd.
But sometimes, God be bless me. The other day, maybe not to put our business on Front Street. The other day, you threw me some money that I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. So sometimes that happens. So maybe you might pay me tomorrow out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, it's extra. So I'm just gonna wait and just see.
My Venmo popped up. I thought it was scam. I also got them excited, dog. I was like, ooh, I get used to this. Jesus.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah. Speaking of Venmo, before we leave out, keep talking.
Hey, John paid the whole bill on my birthday, and he should never have, so I had to give him something. Fucking Ruben. Go ahead.
Nah, keep talking. I'm just doing my comments here real quick. JB, Shaun brought up Venmo. I was putting Shaun's Venmo in here real quick. But go ahead, JB.
So if you don't pay rent today, are you gonna go do something like that? I don't want to sound racist and shit, but are you gonna go buy some new Jordans or something? Or
no, I might take my girl out. We might go to Tao or something.
You can do that on the 3rd though. No.
Nah, I put the rent on the 3rd.
You pay your stuff monthly?
Motherfucker pays bi-monthly. I'm not gonna pay rent quarterly and shit just to avoid eviction.
Dog, you gotta stay 6 months in advance, dog. Come on, man.
I ain't get that Shaun King money like that yet.
That big baller shit, dog. Your mortgage gotta get paid early.
I ain't get that $10 million contract in 2000.
Hey. I gotta get a new yacht, man. So shout out to anybody that can donate. But we'll see you tomorrow, man. Talk That Talk Tuesday. Steve Kim
Before
joins
we go, does your yacht have a weight limit?
It pushed it yesterday. It pushed it yesterday. I know where you're going. It pushed it yesterday. It pushed it yesterday.
Leave ports alone, Shaun. You can't do that. You too big to do that. You know what I mean? Like, you at that weight where you can't do that.
Shaun happy about bringing that up, too. He's
ear to ear.
Yeah.
Hold on, Shaun, to JB's credit, this time around, he had a couple non-means on there this time. He had a couple
I don't want it to sink. So, I mean, it's
an oxymoron because fat fucks float too, no?
It float, yeah.
It's a lot easier to float when you're in the boat. It's a lot harder to float if the boat going down.
We had a couple foreigners on there this go around. So
I saw him. I saw my dog up in his game.
You proud a little bit?
Shaun getting skinny.
Once I get him to take his shirt off, like he the only dude that's on the water every day.
Shaun, break that down right there.
That's my dog. Appreciate the birthday love.
Shaun getting skinny, but he's perfect. We mean by perfect, like what?
That's my dog.
Paris like different breed. Like her husband right behind her. That's interesting.
So here's real quick before we leave. Plus 700 for the Knicks in 7. Plus 310 for the Spurs in 7. I like the Knicks in 7 plus 700, homie.
You going there right now?
I like it. We might have to do that tomorrow on Underdog. I like
Some is telling me to pick the Spurs in 6, though, too. Some is telling me that they're going to win the first game. It's in San Antonio, by the way. And Knicks is coming off this long-ass break. Some is telling me they're going to split. I don't know, homie.
So I have 3 wagers out there. I took the Knicks to win the NBA championship, like after the first round. I took a flyer on Cat to be Finals MVP, and then I got a huge bet on Knicks money line Wednesday.
You're not protecting yourself by putting a little money on the Spurs just in case. You're not gonna hedge. What's it called? Hedging. All right.
Nah. It's the Knicks time.
All right, Stephen A. Smith. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all can finish the show. I'm gonna get up out of here, man.
Yeah, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Talk That Talk Tuesday. Much love. Peace.